What's going on, my people? This your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen, people. All right, man. We're going to do a little late night show today, man. I had a long fucking day, man. It seemed long, but it really wasn't. There's just a lot of bullshit happening at work. My fucking construction people and shit fucked my whole motherfucking mood up, man. I was at my like last couple of stops and shit, man. And motherfucking construction people, they got one side where they could be working at and shit. They just locked up, blocked off the whole fucking street and shit. And I'm like, yo, the fuck, man? Like, y'all didn't give a fuck about nobody, man. Anyway, shout out to Ashley in the building. What up, Ashley? Shout out to you, babe. The fuck is that? My fucking daughter, man. She always be doing some shit now. Anyway, listen, people. I'm just trying to figure out why is Maga people crying? Why they lying and crying now? This is what they asked for. Okay? Shout out to my brother Game in the building. What up, gang? Listen, this is what they asked for. They wanted this type of reaction. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they thought they just keep punking people and they didn't think nobody was going to get tired of this shit. And so now people are just losing their fucking mind. You just see, we seeing shootings like every fucking week now. Mass shootings every week. I think they just shot up another church. Somebody just shot up another church. They shot at the immigration people and shit. Shot at ICE and them and shit. What else? It was something else. It was another shooting just happened this week. Anyway, but they crying now. Now they lying and they crying, and that's what's like irritating the shit out of me. Like y'all lying about this shit, and you still crying about it. Like this is what y'all wanted. Y'all act mega. Let's just get into it, people. Like Scott Jennings has lost his damn mind. You know he a fucking habituous liar. He lies like Trump, and that's why he gravitates to Trump the way he does on real shit. But let's get into it.
Republican pundits.
Oh fuck, man! I'm here pressing wrong buttons and shit.
Brutal and aggressive with these Republican pundits. Let's get into the segment and we'll talk about it.
Donald Trump is being accused of inciting violence after his warning to Democrats. This in response to the new developments in the deadly attack at an ICE facility. The feds say that the suspect left behind handwritten notes that showed his hatred for the government and for ICE. One of them reading in part, hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think, is there a sniper with AP rounds on that roof? And when he was asked about the shooting, Donald Trump blamed the left and warned of retaliation.
The radical left is causing the problem. They're out of control. They're saying things, and they're really dumb people. I mean, I look at Crockett. I look at some of these people. They're.
Yo, mind you, this is supposed to be our president. This motherfucker is on national TV. Instead of him doing the moral thing, just the basics of who really gives a fuck which side is really committing mass shootings. It's an issue at this point. Okay? People are getting assassinated on both sides. At this point, everybody need to calm the fuck down with the rhetoric. But if this goofball he wants to continue to speak this way because he doesn't know how to be a president. He's just an entertainer. Okay? And he's a bad one at that. We know he ain't a good businessman. We know that shit. So he's just a above average entertainer. But he's a very good scam artist. Okay? If this goofball wants to continue to use this type of rhetoric, keep blaming one side, instead of just being a real president and say, look, both sides, we all need to calm, even me, myself, we all made mistakes. We need to calm down the rhetoric. We all Americans. He won't do that. Trump don't know how to do that. And listen, and the bad part about it, you have people in this, mind you, he knows people like that. You know, like how he acts. And Scott Jennings is a prime example of that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, man, get away from the door. Do it again. I'll zap your ass. God damn, man. If she ain't feed you, it ain't got nothing to do with me, man. You don't know how to eat your food like you supposed to and shit. You just, I'm motherfucking cat, man. You'll be wildin'. Motherfucker, you feed him. This nigga, he don't even be chewing the food and shit. He just swallow that shit. And still be hungry. I'll be like, yo. And then he'll throw up all the food and shit. It's like wasting the food and shit. So we had to cut back. We gotta feed him in portions and shit now. You know what I mean? We used to have him on a routine. Now we just gotta feed him in portions. Because he don't know how to eat right. But anyway, shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit been happening on both sides. Like, it been crazy ass Trump supporters, crazy ass people on the left, lost their damn mind. Instead of the president and shit actually just being a president. He ain't my president. He shouldn't be yours, but he the fucking president. But listen, he doesn't know how to do that. He don't know how to just calm down. Like, yo, Trump is a man child. He don't know how to be an adult. He don't know how to be mature. He don't know how to take criticism. He don't know how to do nothing. He's a very, 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 very insecure, old ass, 80-something wrinkle racist. Seriously. But ain't all that goddamn makeup and that goddamn wig on his head. He should be ashamed of himself. But anyway, let's move on. He out here calling people dumb, and you listen to his vocabulary. They're very, very dumb people. Dumb people. He sounds stupid. You don't. And the bad part about it is all a reflection. Every time he calls somebody stupid or dumb or have a low IQ or some shit like that, he's talking about himself. He's insecure because he knows he's that. So he calls everybody because he knows these people are smarter than him. And that's the crazy shit about it. But anyway, let's move on.
Very low IQ people.
There you go.
But the radical left is causing this problem. Not the right, the radical left. And it's going to get worse. And ultimately, it's going to go back on them. I mean, bad things happen when they play these games. And I'll give you a little clue. The right is a lot tougher than the left. But the right's not doing this.
You think so? Y'all a bunch of insecure motherfuckers. Listen, let me say this. This is imagine. Just listen. Are y'all hearing what he's saying? Imagine if Joe Biden spoke this way. Imagine if Obama would have spoke this way. Imagine if fucking George Bush Jr. would have spoke this way. I mean, shit, you can go back to his daddy and Reagan. You can't speak like this when you're the president, regardless if you being tribal or not. And this is why I don't understand why people on the right don't understand that it is a us and y'all, because he has made it this way. You keep trying to say it's everybody else that we just disagree with y'all behavior, with y'all ideology and shit like that. And y'all fake moral compass. But nobody's out here wishing harm on the right. They don't like when motherfuckers say certain shit. That's all. Listen, it's so very easy to humiliate the fucking right because they so soft. They so insecure. It's easy to trigger them. But I told y'all, Maga, y'all wanted to go down this road. Y'all want to play these games. Y'all want to talk to people disrespectful. Take it. If you can put that shit out, you better be able to receive it, but we know that y'all can't. And that's the problem. That's why Trump out here losing his goddamn mind. But like I said, listen. They don't really want that shit, man. Just being very honest. These people hide behind religion, and because they got the government, they hide behind the government. And that's it. They ain't got nothing else. These people weak as shit. Ain't nobody really worried about no motherfucking right-wing nut jobs. Whatever, man. Let's move on.
They're not doing it, and they better not get them energized.
AI is used to predict the future stock behavior, and based on this prediction, the stock level can be optimized.
Bedtime dragging on? We know that.
Goddamn commercials, man.
Mom's not just a thing.
But the right's not doing this. They're not doing it, and they better not get them energized.
That was an odd.
First of all, they bet not. Won't y'all listen? I'll put this on God. Go ahead and get radicalized and watch what happened to y'all. Don't listen to Trump. Trump gonna get y'all fucked up. Listen, Maga, y'all better chill the fuck out, man. Y'all better chill. Y'all don't listen to Trump. Trump gonna get y'all fucked up. He's using y'all as crash dummies. I'm telling you. It ain't gonna go as what you think. Don't let this motherfucker gaslight you and put a battery in your back. He gonna get y'all fucked up. I'm just telling y'all that now. Trump is a pussy. The dude y'all leader that's talking tough, he's a pussy. How you gonna take advice from a pussy? Trump scared his own damn shadow. Get the fuck out of here. Trump ain't nothing. I don't believe Trump ever been in a fight in a day in his life. My honest opinion. Motherfucker been rich before he was even born. Come on now. Mr. Bone Spurls and shit. Like, come on, man. This motherfucker was dodging the draft, nigga. Come on, man. Get his pussy ass out here. Talking about war and tough and all this other goofy shit. You ain't never did nothing tough. Trump probably ain't never used a hammer to put a painting up or something. Oh, orange tangerine looking motherfucker. Let's move on, man. Y'all better start listening to this dude, man. He gonna get y'all fucked up, man.
And of course he goes a racist dig at Jasmine Crockett, because of course.
Say, I mean, in this moment, the point about
Listen,
kind of anti.
Let me say this too. Jasmine Crockett, I'm sorry. Congresswoman Crockett got to be respectful to the sister. Okay? Listen. And she my new crush too. I love me some Congresswoman Crockett, man. That's that. She fine. She is fine. Listen, but anyway. It looked like she could be running for president in a couple of years. In 2028. It looked like she's the only one right now that kind of have that energy that where like she'll tear their ass up on the debate stage. Like real talk. And could energize people. I'm just being real. Because one thing about Congresswoman Crockett, she don't give a fuck. When she get the rope, y'all gotta really watch her. Y'all gotta really y'all gotta see the motherfucking them hearings and shit they be having in Congress. So she be roasting the shit out of the Republicans. So she be roasting the shit out of them. She be roasting the shit out of. Only thing I worry about is when she in them debates, somebody say some real disrespectful shit because you know she black and black people just got this thing about them where like, yo, you go a little too far with some shit. See, she ain't vice president hers. Former vice president. She ain't former vice president hers. Listen, you can't question her black. You know what I mean? So well, she grew up in the suburb. Listen, she probably got family that grew up in the hood and shit like that. And what you I always get mad at people. Well, listen, why you get mad because somebody don't grow up in the hood like you grew up in the hood? That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. I tell all my godkids and nieces and shit that, hey man, don't give a fuck about somebody talking about you ain't from the hood. Fuck them. So yeah, look, I got plenty of aunts and uncles and shit that's from and cousins that's from that shit. Don't be letting them motherfuckers. Don't let people downplay you because you growing up like you got some goddamn sense. You ain't growing up. Not even like you growing up like you got some goddamn sense. It's like you growing up in a better situation. First of all, anybody that says stupid shit like that is most likely jealous. Honestly. And usually people that say that shit is somebody that ain't got shit going on for them. So don't to all the kids out there, man, if y'all growing up in a different type of environment, you don't grow up that way, don't let nobody belittle you and act like, oh, you soft or some shit like that and you ain't that and all this. Don't worry about that shit. Just move on with that shit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, but yeah, actually, that's what he really want to do. Because believe it or not, they got more shit they want to do in Congress, but Trump fucked up. They fucked up so bad with a lot of shit that they did pass, especially that big dumb bill that they passed, that big so-called big beautiful bill. That shit ain't taking effect yet. So they ain't trying to pass nothing else right now. Believe it or not, they kind of got what they wanted to get, the big thing they wanted to get, but there's more shit they want to do, but they don't want to do it right now because fucking the midterms coming up. They already deep down in the water, like motherfuckers is like hurting right now. So I told you, it's Republicans and Maga that's really fucked up out here. I'm telling y'all. See, a lot of people, like, if you like in the middle, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, just say in the middle. People like us and a lot of people on the left, like, man, we've been struggling. We've been going through this shit. Like, you know what I mean? This ain't nothing new. We get to hustling and grinding. Cutting back on some shit. This ain't nothing new. But them motherfucking Magas, boy, they've been hurting already, and they get ready to hurt even more. Let's move on.
Nature of the shooting is taken, right? We know that. But then for him to say it might come back to them, I'm not sure that that is what's right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired of conservatives gaslighting about the current political environment and Donald Trump's rhetoric when all of this escalation can be traced back to his entrance into American politics. His claim to fame was saying that Obama wasn't born in America. He was the first presidential candidate to have his crowd chant, "Lock her up," about a political opponent. You can bring up the insurrection. Even in the past few weeks, my home city of Chicago, he posted a photo of Chicago being invaded by the Department of War. So the broader point here is Donald Trump endlessly deflects and tries to blame it on the other side when he is the one responsible for amping up the tension in America. And I've spent all of my formative years throughout high school, throughout college, looking to the president, who I'm supposed to be able to look up to, and seeing somebody who's trying to place blame on the left, who's amping up the rhetoric constantly. And yeah, it's not good.
So you think it's Donald Trump's fault that a deranged leftist climbed up to the top of a building and shot up the ICE facility, not once now, but twice in Texas?
I think it's Donald Trump's fault that America has gotten to this heated place. I think that
No responsibility for the radicalization on the left that's causing this violent
that
outburst.
29-year-old's radicalized by online communities and online algorithms. I'm not going to blame that
Did you read his
directly on
note?
Trump, but he was caught in a lot of online video game algorithms and all these communities. Donald Trump,
But it's Trump's
10
fault.
years ago, Donald Trump amped up the tension in America.
So he ran 10 years ago, and this guy then 10 years later, somehow you're connecting. Can't you just take responsibility for it?
Oh, he
On
should-
the left.
me?
Let's not do the like he has to.
See, there he go. He's like a child. Mind you, this young dude is speaking facts and truth. 22 years old. Scott Jennings is 50-something years old, and he sounds like a child. And then you wonder why the youth can get radicalized the way they can, because you got this insane grown-ass man. You can't take responsibility. What? Like, so it's just all the left fault. Everything that happened, all the mass shootings. So even the mass shootings that the right has done, right? Somebody that was a Trump supporter and right wing has committed domestic terrorism, assassinations of people, of local Congress people. So that's all the left fault. That's everybody else's fault that disagree with you. So all the shootings has been happening in the last 10 years is all the left. Wow. This is where we at. This is where we at in America, people. This shit is embarrassing. This is a grown ass man. Scott Jennings is 50-something years old. He should know better. And then you hear another person that was with Trump people. She was under Mike Pence, but you know, in that regime the first time, she be on the View and shit. The little Republican girl. You hear her in the background, like, what are you doing? Why are you? Don't do that. But he's a child. But at the same time, I need y'all to understand what he's doing. He's gaslighting. He's intentionally doing this, and he knows he's lying. He's deceiving. He's trying to get them to admit to something that somehow is his fault. The young 22-year-old. You ain't never heard the young 22-year-old come out and speak like Trump. And he got a podcast. I'm subscribed to him. I like what he do over there with politics. But you're going to blame the 22-year-old? Like he had something to do with the dude that shot at ICE? Are you forgetting about what just happened in Michigan? A church? And Scott Jennings supposed to be religious. Why are you not talking about that either? And he was a Trump supporter. Listen, people, at this point, it doesn't even matter. The grown-ups in the room should be like, hey, you know what? This shit is happening on both sides, and we need to all take a step back with the rhetoric. Let's all of us take responsibility and say, look, we all need to calm down because we're seeing too many mass shootings. People, we have never seen no shit like this in the last 10 years. Before this last 10 years. We have never seen this shit since Trump been in office. We have never seen this. You get a mass shooting once in the blue. The last shit you heard was Sandy Hook. Not how long ago that was. But soon Trump get in office, all these mass shootings happen. Dylan Roof, all of them. Because of his rhetoric. And just imagine how irresponsible it is just to blame the right and be like, oh, it's just their rhetoric. It's just them, why everybody riled up. I could really say that. But is it responsible for me to say that? No. Because I'm a grown-up. But both sides need to calm down the rhetoric. Honestly. Because these mass shootings is happening way too much. Way too much. People out here, people just going by their day. People going to church, children in school. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, at this point, do you want to be right or what? Like, we can't be right and just keep allowing people to get murdered. Like, this is what I mean by, like, where's people humanity at? Like, yo, I don't give a fuck who started it. Whatever, I don't care. Calm down the rhetoric. But, like I said, I'm a grown-up. But, I'm petty. Long as they continue to lie and mislead the people, I'm going to continue to get down in the dirt with Maga. They brung this shit on themselves. But it is what it is.
Take responsibility to the Democrats.
I'm a 22-year-old YouTuber. You want me to take more responsibility than the president of the United States?
I want you to understand.
I'm a 22-year-old.
I want you to understand that we are in the middle of an epidemic of left-wing violence. They're attacking ICE. They shot Charlie. It's happening all over the country. We have these Free Palestine people running around trying to burn down the Pennsylvania governor's mansion. On and on
Then
and
maybe the
on.
president
It's not Trump's fault.
The president
that
of the
the
United
left
States
is radicalized to the point of saying, we're done talking and we're going to start shooting.
Scott is Trump camping.
The data goes against everything he just said there.
I was getting ready to say that. The data goes against everything that he's saying. He's just, mind you notice he just picked and choose certain ones. He didn't, because they was all left, right? He didn't pick the one that just happened in Michigan. He didn't pick the one that happened in, what was that, Minnesota? Where the state representative and her husband died and a couple of other people got injured. He's just missing up. He just skipped them. They don't mean shit. And they was Trump supporters. But like I said, he's gaslighting. He's intentionally doing this. See, I would have said, oh, hold on. Abby, no disrespect. It's your show. Listen, Scott, you didn't bring up none of the other people that committed mass shootings in this year. And they was Trump supporters. They was you guys. They worship what you guys worship. It's Trump. You didn't bring them up. Why is that? Then he's talking about, oh, it's an epidemic. If it's just an epidemic now, it's been an epidemic with the right wing because they've been committing more domestic terrorism in the country than the left. The data shows that. Oh, I'm sorry. They took down the data from the FBI and the DOJ. Why is that? So they can change the narrative and talk about it's the left. Okay. Let's move on.
And I said this before. You keep punching people in the face, you should expect that you're going to get punched back in the face at some point. But besides that, Scott Jennings himself said Trump was to blame for inciting the insurrection on January 6th.
It's time to do more with True Fuel. With True Fuel's ready-to-use mix, you can
blame for inciting the insurrection on January 6th. This was right after when he thought Trump was done for. Multiple officers assaulted. Ashley Babbitt, moron Trump supporter, got killed for her stupidity in believing Trump and these disgusting MAGA pundits. And then Scott switched up real quick when he realized he would need to sit on Daddy's lap once again.
Listen, and that's the crazy part about it. A lot of them did. A lot of them did. Marco Rubio, all of them. Tulsi Gabbard, all of them. All them motherfuckers that's around Trump, a lot of what's his name? The vice president. Not my vice president. Shouldn't be yours, but he the vice president. Mr. I like makeup on. Eyeliner, whatever the fuck his name is. But they all was talking shit about Trump. But then they seen Trump come back, get the rise that he was getting. They jumped on them up. They jumped on the gravy train. That's all it is. That's all you see about Scott. That's why you see Scott Jennings out that bitch just jumping off the diving board with no water in that bitch. He don't give a fuck. With no water in the pool, he just jumping up. He's just jumping out that bitch. He don't care. Because this shit is. See, I can't take people like Scott Jennings seriously, even morally seriously. Like, dude, you a fraud. You just was talking about how Trump was part of help creating what happened on January 6th. That shit was only 5 years ago. Like, what are you doing? The man ain't changed. But like I said, it's all good. Like I said, what goes around comes around. And like I said, you see my title. I don't know why they lying and crying. You wanted this shit. So you're going to get it. You can't keep bullying people and disrespecting people and targeting people because they different. You the fucking bully, and then now you getting smacked in the fucking face real harshly, and you don't know how to deal with it. JD Vance, that's his name. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, Johnson. Listen, man, he been a sellout, man. It ain't he a sellout. He been a racist. I told you he was one of them in a closet Republican racists that try to pretend that he's not a racist. But now he got to show his full racism. He got to play stupid. Listen, and let me explain something to you. Scott Jennings is not dumb. He's not uneducated. Very highly educated, has a very high IQ, and nowhere from being dumb. But he has to jump off the diving board into the pool with no water. He has to. Shout out to my brother LT in the building. What up, little bro? Trying to tell y'all, man. That's why I said I'm not trying to hear none of this shit. Listen, They can continue to lie and cry all they want. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. This is their own creation. Regardless if it's the left or the right. It's their own creation. They wanted this type of shit. They want this. So what are you crying about? I ain't even shocked at the lying shit. What are you crying about? Let's move on.
He's a spineless little snake who doesn't care who gets harmed, shot, killed in the process of him getting his fame, wealth, and the ascendancy in Kentucky. J.D. Vance himself.
And the
called
crazy
Trump-
thing about it, I hope his ass lose. I hope his ass lose. But then in a sense, I do hope he win. Because I ain't got to see his smug ass face on CNN no more. But I hope he lose though. But a part of me want him to win, so I ain't got to see his face. That's me being petty. But I hope he don't win no fucking Senate seat. He don't deserve one. He's a fucking racist, man. Scott Jennings is a fucking grown-ass racist and should know better. But he, you know, it is what it is. He like the white Stephen A. Smith, if y'all want to be real. This is who Stephen A. Smith act like, and he acts like Stephen A. They drifters. They go where the wind blows. But the one thing about Scott Jennings, he is a Republican, though. So, you know.
America's Hitler. Do you think that was an accident, a coincidence? That he said that out of nowhere? What a coincidence. He thought the same thing that we were all seeing. This gets me pissed off because it is Trump's fault. And they need to be more direct.
And that's why every time any of these Republicans ever get on TV and they ever talk about they was calling us Nazis and calling Trump Hitler and shit like that, right? You know what I always bring up? I say, well, J.D. Vance said that Trump and y'all was Nazis and Hitlers. And he was Hitler. He called Trump the American Hitler. So, hey, we going off of what J.D. Vance said. And just, was he lying or was he lying now? It seemed like he wasn't lying the first time. It seemed like he's lying now. Who Trump is. So, this is what it is. Oh, it been 5 mass shooters in 24 hours? Hey, I've been working, y'all, so I ain't been watching a lot. I told y'all I'll be in my zone, man. When I be working and shit, I'll be in my zone, y'all. That's why I don't like working so much. Like, you know what I mean? Because it seems like I'll be missing shit. You get what I mean? Damn, 5 mass shooters. Name me the states that this shit happened in. I know one is Michigan, right? And the other one is in Texas. And I don't know about the other ones. Hey, let me know, L, where all these happen at. Damn, I see. Listen, people, I work 3 days a week, right? But I've been working. Actually, I pick up some extra days and shit because I told my manager and shit, she trying to get me to move to her shift at the end of the week. But I don't like working weekends. So I didn't work the whole fucking weekend. I've been working since Friday. So, and tomorrow's my last day. You know what I mean? So, you know. So I've been out the loop, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. But let me, Lil Bro, let me know where the shootings happen at. God damn, 24 hours, five mass shootings? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, yo, we and they continue, Trump and them continue, they get on Fox News, on CNN, Fox News, and just keep rallying people up. Shout out to Weezy in the building. What up, Weezy? Yeah, he is a weirdo. Yeah, listen. I think a lot of them on the panel have discussed with him. I really genuinely believe so. A lot of them left wing motherfuckers, they got like disdain for him. So, but you know, it's fucking mainstream media, so you know how it is. One was North Carolina. Yeah, the mass shooting. Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that one in North Carolina. Was that the church? No, that wasn't the church. It was something else, right? They hit 2 churches up in the last week or two. And I know that shit crazy, man. You can't even keep up with the mass shootings no more. People, they just happening all the time. Let's move on.
You'll see this in a second.
Down the tensions.
Amping down the
Yeah,
tensions?
is he taking the tensions down? Is he trying to do that?
I think he's mad that his friend got murdered a few months ago.
The job of the president is to
So
tone down
his
violence.
friend got mad, but he the president. I don't give a damn his friend. First of all, Charlie Kirk wasn't his damn friend. Let me just be real. They asked Trump, how you been taking it? The reporter asked him, how you been taking this? Like a week and a half ago. How you been taking his death and all that shit? He said, I've been all right. And then he said, look, we got over here, we got this we rebuilding the ballroom and all this stuff. He started talking about that shit. Charlie Kirk wasn't his friend. Fuck out of here. And I know I hear people probably gonna say, yo, Kenny, people grieve different. No, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, let me just be real to y'all. I'm nonchalant to death a lot of the times because I've been around death all my life. And so it's kind of, I'm real nonchalant to it, right? Not nonchalant, but kind of like used to death, right? So I don't like to be sad when people die, right? Like, I know sooner or later I will cry, but I do it probably on my own. But I like when people die, I want to embrace their life. Like, celebrate their life. That's where I'm at in my life because I done dealt with so much death, right? So I just want to celebrate people's life. I mean, celebrate people's death and their life that they had, right? So I mourn in a different type of way. But Trump, no. He don't mourn in a different way. He just don't give a fuck about people. He genuinely don't. Trump only care about Trump. I don't think Trump even care about his kids like that. I'm being real honest about that shit. Let's move on.
Eric,
Go
it's-
ahead, man.
sorry.
Yeah, number one on the Trump front, we need unifying leadership from the top. You didn't hear Obama, Dylan Roof shot up a black church. He's saying Amazing Grace. He didn't say, I will go after my enemies, number one. Number two, we see the data indicates otherwise. There is left-wing violence, right-wing violence. The Cato Institute, far from some far left liberal bastion, said 62% of the murders from political terrorism.
My bad. Hey, Ashley, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Look, Abby, she cool. But I think she hold back too much. But that's mainly because she's on, mainstream media. So I get it a little bit. But she do here and there, she do get in on them. So I look, I like Abby, but she cool. But Anna, hell no. No, get Anna the fuck up out of here. Anna do too much drifting for me. We ain't in the time for trying to figure out what the other side feel and all. That's where she at right now. She used to get busy, but she don't get busy no more. She phony. She phony now. I'm sorry. I had to disagree with you, Ashley, on Anna. But Abby, she cool. Abby could do a little more too. She can get in their ass a little more, but she part of she can't because she on mainstream media. You know how that shit be. But Anna ain't got she have no reason to be doing that fucking tap dancing she be doing. So no. But I think, listen, I told you gotta tap dance a little bit to get on the mainstream networks. Only thing she ain't reached yet. This is how you know that Anna has crossed over to selling fully out. Is when she go on Fox News. And when she go on Fox News, it's a wrap. You can't trust her no more. I'm telling you, Anna been buck dancing for a minute. She been selling out the left, selling out progressives for a minute. Her and Jay, they been on some bullshit. Like, this was the time, like all that tough shit that they was doing, going at the Democrats and shit like that. They spend more of their time, a lot of the times, going at the Democrats. The Democrats ain't even in power. The time you supposed to go after the Democrats is when they in office. Not when they got the power. Not when they don't have the fucking power. They are irrelevant. As soon as Trump won, Jake and Anna start doing some fuck shit. And I stopped subscribing to him. I say, man, get the fuck out of here. Shout out to my brother Booker in the building. What up, Book? What's the chick named Julian Michaels? The one that got the adopted baby, black baby and shit. Anna does a show with her. They friends now, all of a sudden. I mean, come on, man. I can't be friends with Maga. We ain't friends. If you was a family member of mine and you was with Maga, oh, you better never come around me. First of all, I wouldn't even go around you. You ain't got to worry about coming around me because I wouldn't go around you. If I knew you was going to a family function, I still wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. That's how serious I am about racist ass MAGA. MAGA is racist. You voted for Trump, you ride with Trump, you're a fucking racist, and you side with racism. I'm not playing those stupid games. She talking about, I got family members, and I remember she said that bullshit. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. That's the problem with white people. I don't give a fuck that your family members is racist. You supposed to stand up against that shit. Let me put you on some real shit. I'm a former street nigga. If any of my family members brung any of that street shit around me, nigga, I will check their ass and tell them get the fuck away from me. And they could be my blood, they could be my brother, they could be my sister. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't play that shit. Don't bring that shit around me. And I don't want to fuck with you if you're gonna be doing that shit. Trying to fuck my life up. Nigga, I've been working my whole adult life to trying to get my motherfucking spirit right. And you want to come bring that dumb shit around me. Nah. You keep that shit. No, sir. I go for family and folks. Nigga, I don't care. Yeah, but yeah, man, you know Mike. You know Maga Mike is a motherfucking clown, man. Come on, man. You already know that, man. You know Maga Mike ain't shit. That motherfucker a fake Christian. That motherfucker, you know what? He looks sneaky. Little nerd and shit. With a big mouth and shit. He just be talking gangster shit and he ain't even really like that. Anyway, let's move on, y'all.
1975 and September 11, 2025 was from the right? The second below that is jihadists at 23%. So the data doesn't, and also the DOJ scrubbed the website that said more of the violence comes from the right. And again, I actually don't want to get into the game of blaming because I actually agree with Adam's take from the other night where he talked about the acceleration of radicalization online. There's a broader problem with young men, incel culture that's going on here. That's not just like, obviously we need our political leaders.
Yeah, and people, and let me say this. It is an issue with young men online, mainly white young men. But it's a problem with young men, young folks, especially young men. They're getting radicalized on the internet. The internet is fucking a lot of young people up. I mean, you see it in the rap culture too. Like, these motherfuckers be crashing out on the internet, and then niggas get indicted, and they be like, "Are you gonna indict me for?" Like, yo, you telling all your business. And it's easy to have a following. Listen, people, shout out about everybody, new subscribers, everybody that been fucking with me for a long time. Appreciate y'all. Nothing but love. But I don't want y'all ever to fucking think that somehow I'm trying to radicalize y'all to think the way I think. Hell no. I don't even like people to think the way I think. Okay? I just want us to be on some type of moral level. Right? But because once you on a moral level, a lot of shit that I'm talking about makes sense. Right? But if we morally ain't on the same level, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But you don't have to agree with me on everything. I don't want nobody. Listen, I'll tell y'all, when I tell y'all shit, I want y'all to go research it. Even though I know I'm telling the truth, but it doesn't matter. I want you to do it for yourself. I don't want this shit to ever be a cult. And that's what happens on the fucking internet. People be getting in cults. Niggas be mind fried on this internet shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Motherfuckers like, and I'm telling you, it's because everybody think that it's an insecurity too that a lot of people have. They want to be seen, they want to be heard, and even if they can't be seen, they still want to be heard. So that's why a lot of them go to these chats. They know that this ain't the space for them, but they go there anyway and they get in the chat. You see the trolls? The internet fucking people up, man. Especially young folks, young men. It's fucking them up. And COVID didn't help. It just escalated that shit. So you see it now. It's just now that's an epidemic. But you know, I stay far away from the fucking internet, people. Honestly, I only use the fucking internet to research, to see what's going on in the world. And then after I see what's going on, I do a lot more research on shit than I'm on the internet. I don't have a social media shit. That's why y'all don't see I say, yo, check me out on Twitter or check me out on Instagram or, you know, Facebook and shit like that. I don't be on that shit, bro. My people, I don't be on that. You see all types of crazy shit. People just say anything, making up conspiracy theories and shit. I never want to be in that type of shit. I try to live in real reality. I don't like to live in fake reality. Because living in a fake reality for me is like slipping. Right? Like you slipping out here. That's how that shit feels to me. So I don't be wanting to fuck around with that social media shit like that. That's the only reason I ain't into that shit. Now, if I'm I think if I did, like, I got back to doing my merch again and shit, which I'll probably do sometime next year. But, you know, other than that, that's maybe why I probably you'll see me on them platforms to promote that. I'll be promoting that, but I wouldn't be promoting the show for that. Like, because I don't want these weirdo motherfuckers to come over here and be on some coke shit with me. I don't want that shit. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all and respect y'all. Because this ain't no code over here, nigga. We keep it 100 over here. This that shit that we grinding from the gutter. You get what I mean? We ain't doing all that coke shit on the internet. That shit is a lot of this shit is weirdo shit. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, actually. I'm with you on that shit. Hold on. Weezy said some shit. Hold on. Yeah, they switched up on a lot of shit, Weezy. Yeah, like Jake from Turkey, and I think she got some people from somewhere over there from one of them European countries. You know, so Anna weird anyway. She's a weirdo to me, I honestly. But anyway, let's get back into it, people.
Be more representative of like positive masculinity and of not just blaming the other side. I mean, you know, every time there's an instance of violence, saying, you know what?
You see, hold up, and can I say this too? On the internet, you see a lot of these dudes. That's what I'm saying, even young men, but grown ass dudes on the internet. Like talking down on women. Like that shit is weird. I don't like when women do it online, but I definitely like I get a real annoyed and real like angered by dudes doing that shit on the internet. Like you talking down about women and shit. Like, dude, who said all women was good? Right? Like, it's your preference. It's who you like, who you want. Like, I never understood that. I genuinely didn't, people. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't understand why people talk down on either sex in a way, because it's your preference. What you into? What type of women you like? What type of dudes you like? Like, that ain't no shit to be like, this is why she can't get a man. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, first of all, I'm out the game. If you come and you ask me about why I've been in my relationship as long, that's for me. But every relationship is different. I can't tell you how to be in your relationship. I can give you some advice to a certain extent, but it ain't no game I can give you. I've been married a fucking long ass time, people. I've been with my wife since I was 19. I'm 44. Like, I ain't got no game to give you. Tell you what's good. How you can peep a woman and all that other shit. Nigga, I've been out the game a long time. I can't tell y'all shit. I'm just telling y'all that. If a motherfucker's in a relationship, he can't really too much tell you anything because the times has changed. But now if you are out there, like if you single, and you've been single for a minute, then yeah, that's the motherfucker you go talk to. But grown ass people that is single, that's some weird shit. Number one. But number two, if you single, that's probably the person you want to go talk to, somebody that's single. But like for me, only thing you can talk to me about or ask me about is about how long, why I've been working and what you got to sacrifice in a relationship. That's about it. But I can't tell you how to go out here and get a woman. You get what I mean? I've been out the game too long, bro. And I'm happy about it. Believe it or not, because I see what the fuck going on out here. I'm glad I'm not single. I'll tell you that shit. You see all these old ass thirsty ass men and women. All these old ass thirsty ass men and women out here. They be thirsty as a motherfucker. Like, yo, look at these thirsty ass motherfuckers. Like, yeah. Come on, bro. You see these old ass women fuck with these young ass dudes. You got these old ass dudes fuck with these young ass chicks. I'm like, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all motherfuckers crazy out here, man. I'm good. I ain't trying to fuck. Listen, I get hit on a lot. Man, I would fuck out of here. I'm not fucking with no. I don't give a fuck how good she look. Ain't enough money either. Fuck my life up. I'm good. I'm okay. Nigga, I don't need that shit. I don't need that drama. Seriously, I see that shit all the time. Motherfuckers, I told you that job, all that shit. Motherfuckers be wilding. I be like, yo, these motherfuckers crazy. I'm not fucking with nothing. Like I try to look. I tell you, I swear to y'all all my life. Listen, I genuinely try to stay away from people. Honestly, if I don't have to have a conversation, I have more of a conversation with y'all on this shit than I have with people. I genuinely don't want to talk to people because people always got some bullshit going on. Like every time I encounter people, they be on some bullshit. So I try to stay to my fucking self, bro. And you know the crazy shit about it, when I was young and shit, right? I used to always want people around me, right? Like I used to just like I'm the life of the party type motherfucker. I used to be like that. I used to want everybody to come around, hang around and shit. I still kind of am like that, but it depends. But I used to always, man, this, that. Come on, man, y'all come, man. We all come together. Like, you know what I mean? I just like to have fun. Like I was the life of the party type motherfucker. Now, nigga, nah. I ain't got time for that shit. Niggas bring too much drama. That's why I don't be wanting to hang around people. Yeah, listen, shout out to Weezy. Everybody gotta get off of that shit, man. Like, it's okay to see what's going on, but it's you reacting to it, right? But even just seeing that shit a lot of times, you gotta think about this shit too, people. You gotta think about it like sometimes people got a habit of seeing some shit they feel like they gotta comment on. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter. You could be good, bad. It's just a natural reaction, right? You just feel like you gotta react to shit, like to comment on something, especially on social media. You almost feel like that shit is some bullshit, or like however you may feel, whatever the emotion is, you just feel like sometimes you gotta comment on it. That's what social media does. It makes you feel like you have to comment on shit. You got to post videos for every fucking thing. You don't. I told people this. I say my following be mad. It'd be bigger if I wanted it to be. But I won't do it because of the simple fact I will have to cut my videos down. I'm clickbait. Right? Like trying to get people to react to my shit. I don't want you, Nick, I want you to spend the time to listen. And if you don't have because we live in a microwave time right now, so everything is blah, 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 quick. No, you come fuck with me, you're going to have to sit down and listen. If you don't, then that's on you. I'm okay with that too. Not mad. But listen, one thing I learned, one thing my daughter taught me, because I never had it. I have mad patience now. I'm still working on. I ain't the greatest of having my patience. I'm working on my patience, but I have better patience than I ever had. Because my daughter did that. So even when I get bored with shit, I stick it out because that's me. You know what I mean? And I got ODD, OCD, and ADD. So my mind works like that. It just keep moving. But as dealing with my daughters, her shit is even faster than my shit. So I have to slow the fuck down so I can slow her the fuck down. So she won't. And I'm old, nigga, so she might do some shit, I get exhausted. You get what I mean? I ain't moving like I used to move. So it just even on a mental level, I'm not moving the way I used to move. So I had to understand that about myself. But anyway, let's move on, people.
Execute Soros now. Next up, that's not the way to do it. So I think Adam's right. It comes from the top down. And I think at the same time.
So now we have two people here who are saying it's Donald Trump's fault.
Scott,
that someone shot up an ISIS facility.
What did you say that?
You literally said that.
Listen, let me finish.
And then you agreed with
You
it.
want to know what I said? I said Donald Trump created this environment over the past decade. You sat here and said, I need to take responsibility. I'm a 22-year-old YouTuber. You hold me to a higher standard than the man that
I'm holding you to your standard of your punditry.
Donald
Your
Trump was
punditry is
just
that Trump's
vomiting
fault.
vitriol out of his mouth about how the other party is weak and evil. And he just said, the party of hate, evil, and Satan. You blind yourself to that, and you're focusing on a 22-year-old YouTuber.
Since I've been in politics, I was working.
And that's, listen, and you know what's so bad about that is that Scott Jennings couldn't say nothing back. Because the young fella, the 22-year-old, roasted the shit out of him. There's nothing else you can say after that. You going at a 22-year-old, telling him to take responsibility, but you got a grown, you're a 50-something-year-old grown-ass man. And you take your, I guess your what's the word I'm looking for? You take your I don't know why the fuck I'm going blank, but you take your how you move from a 80-something-year-old man. Y'all the grown-ups in the building. Scott Jennings, you the grown-up in the building right now. And a 22-year-old is schooling you. Because you won't take responsibility. It's sad, bro. It's sad we live in these times. It's sad. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. Yeah, man, you can't be the grown-ass people in the building trying to blame some young folk for some shit that you should be helping calming down. That shit don't even make any sense. But anyway, that's where we is in America. But let's move on.
The superstar. I'm no one to be telling him what to do here, but that kind of pissed me off. Say F yes, because what Scott is doing there, he's trying to corner you. See, F yes is Trump's fault. Trump has blood on his hand on each of these events. Like you have to.
Yeah, but see, shout out to this brother too. Listen, the reason that he can't do that, and it's no disrespect to young folks, a lot of them, they don't even understand the tricks that Scott Jennings was trying to do. He didn't fall for it, but it was a way to react to that. To even though he did a good job of how he roasted the shit out of him, but it was still another way that way you could roast him even more to shut his ass up the whole rest of the show. And anytime he spoke, you get what I mean? But he's so young, he can't. Like, you get what I mean? Excuse me. It's no disrespect to young folks. They just don't have the wisdom yet. They're going through the struggle, but they don't have the wisdom yet. See, the wisdom means you went through some shit, and now you can look back at it. Right? You got to a certain age, and then then shit start to really click. Oh damn, that shit makes sense. Oh damn, I should have did that. So the next time I get into that, I'm gonna do that. A lot of young folks do not have that yet. They don't know how to do that yet. And there's no disrespect. It's just that they're young. Shit. I used to do that. Like, you know what I mean? I was in a position, so I understand. That's why I'm saying it. I get it. So that's why I say there's no disrespect. That's why he couldn't. It made him probably around the same age. So it made sense to us when we heard it. It's like, oh, no, you should have said that. Like, but he's not old enough to do that. Right? Like he doesn't have the wisdom yet. I ain't gonna say not old enough. He just doesn't have the wisdom yet. It's coming. He's wise at his age for 22 to say a lot of shit that he's saying. But that's because he's educated. He knows what's going on. He's paying attention. So that's why he can clap back in certain type of ways. So shout out to him.
He more aggressive and direct with these losers. If it were the other way around, they wouldn't hesitate one effing bit. In fact, they lie about it when it's not even our fault or someone on the less fault.
It's time to find your adventure. Hit the open
Goddamn
road
commercial,
and journey to inland.
My bad, people commercial.
In fact, they lie about it when it's not even our fault or someone on the less fault. Like Trump said, they were good people on both sides when talking about a group marching saying Jews will not replace us. You think that had nothing to do with the environment we see now?
And listen, and let me say that I thought about that shit too. Imagine you got one side that's talking about hating people and spreading that hate and saying it. And then the other side is saying, hey man, we're against that hateful shit you saying. And then somehow, some way, the so-called president of the United States says, hey, you know what? It was good people on both sides. What? If you was siding with the people that were talking about Jews won't replace us and on some racist shit, you ain't no good people on that side. Fuck you talking about? Craziness. Let's move on.
Called Democrats the enemy of the people. Immigrants are poisoning the blood of the nation. Called Democrats vermin. I mean, literally words Hitler used during his reign of terror. Mexicans are murderers and you know what. Like all this crap, again, if you step back, all this rhetoric that Trump brought when he came into the political scene, these all contributed to creating these little spawns, creatures like Laura Loomer, Ku Klux Klan Owens, and that little weird one, Nick Fuentes.
And you got to think about it. He's not lying about that. Yo, when Trump, I told you, he made it comfortable for racists. That's why, like, this shit was hilarious when Megyn Kelly came out and said it was Barack Obama's fault that divided the country. What? Bitch, Skeletor. You Skeletor looking face, bitch. Are you serious? It was Barack's fault that racists wanted to be racist. Because he liked black shit. And he popped black. And the white shit, what y'all really got that he like? That's cool. What white people got? Listen, there's no disrespect to all white folks in America. Listen, I'm gonna ask y'all something in the chat. What do white people have that's cool? Like they do that's cool. Like honestly, just be honest. I genuinely want to be on. I'm genuinely asking this question to everybody in the chat. What do white people, regardless if they're good or bad, their culture, what is cool about their culture? I just want to be real about that. Y'all let me know in the chat. Tell me what white people do of their culture that we as black folks, we can say, or even some white folks, can say what y'all do over there that's cool. Like honestly, what y'all got? Country music is sad and boring. Only time the shit is really popping like that is when black people go back to doing it because it's really our music. We created it. So, but I'm just saying, What do they do that, like, you be like, that shit cool? I'm going to do that. Like, honestly. Like, we make their clothing lines cool. Like, when we get into it, the Louis Vuitton, all that shit, all that Gucci, we make that shit cool. Nobody be who be really rocking that shit like we do? White people don't even rock it like we do. Is y'all shit, but we take your shit and make it even more cool. Y'all don't even make it cool. We'll take that shit, we'll get that expensive shit and take that shit and put it in the hood and make it cool. That's what we do. Y'all make it seem nobody can afford this. Nobody even know about it unless you're rich. But when black people fuck with y'all clothing lines and Gucci and Louis Vuitton, all that shit, we try to get brothers and sisters to kind of like, hey man, this that shit that popping, this is what we doing. We make your shit cool. I'm just trying to figure out what white people do that's cool. I'm just being real. Would they hunt? Okay. That shit ain't cool. That mean they just like killing shit. Fuck that mean. That ain't cool. I'm just saying. You look all the rich white people. Ain't nothing cool about them. Nothing. It's nothing cool. Even when black people got a little money, we got rich. We made being rich cool. Like, just think about that shit. What? Come on now. What white person you know that's rich, that's cool? What they do cool? Elon Musk is the richest motherfucker in the world, and he corny as a bitch. Ain't nothing cool about him. Nothing. He's a corny ass white dude that's rich. They don't make nothing cool. It's nothing. First of all, that Western shit, they got that from the Native Americans and the black people that was here, that was already here. That wasn't their culture. They stole that from the Native Americans. Native Americans been doing that. That Western country, even the country shit. Like you see a lot of this shit, right? Like the cowboy hats and all that shit. That was all, the Native Americans and the black people that was already here was already doing that. That's where they got that from. They didn't create shit. I'm just telling y'all. They stole every goddamn thing. Just trying to tell y'all, man, ain't nothing cool. Listen, and I'm not trying to shit on all white people, but I'm just saying, y'all culture is not fun at all. There's nothing fun about y'all culture. Your culture is boring, it's whack, and it got a lot of fucking hate in it. Honestly, even if you ain't hateful, but your culture ain't shit. I'm just being honest. No disrespect to the good white folks, but I'm just saying, y'all, I don't even know what y'all culture is. That shit is bullshit. Ain't nothing good about that shit. Not in America, I'll tell you that. Fuck out of here. I just wanted to put that question out there to y'all. Hey, listen, actually, I know that. But I just was trying to talk about America. What the fuck do white Americans' culture is in America Like, what's good? Like, what's fly about that shit? Like, what make you be like, oh, that shit fly? That shit, that's all right. I like that. Nothing. It's nothing. White, listen, no disrespect to all white people, but y'all corny as fuck. Y'all don't have no flavor. Y'all have no swag. And then the little swag that y'all do may get, y'all got it from us. You get it from us. You don't have no flavor. Y'all like plain potato chips. I'm serious about that shit. Y'all like plain potato chips, man. I agree with you, bro. And listen, I agree with you. But you know, I ain't gonna shit on the Native Americans like that. Even though they don't fuck with us like that, and we don't really fuck with them too tough, but it's a respect level that we have of y'all do us, y'all do y'all, we do us. We like you'll never hear Native Americans really talking real grimy about black people. You rarely hear that shit. So that's why black people don't have that type of beef with Native Americans. Your father like plain potato chips. Hey man, I guarantee you. Listen, I listen. That's because it got a little salt on it. That was wrong shit to say. Cause yeah, I like plain potato chips too. Cause it depends what I'm eating too, right? So nah, cause plain potato chips still got like salt on it. So what's something that's bland as shit that we have tasted, and this shit is like, yeah, it have no seasoning at all. The white, I'm trying to think. Cause see, it's hard for me to think that because you know, black people, we like flavor, nigga. So I'm disrespecting plain potato chips because they're not really plain, nigga. They got salt on them potato chips. They got a little salt on the potato chips. Damn, what don't got no flavor, y'all? That describes white folks. That y'all ain't got no damn flavor. It'll come to me, but let's move on.
Tucker Carlson said immigrants were dirtying the nation. I'll never forget that one. Like, these people created this environment, and people like Scott Jennings
First of all,
right onto that
you know how fucked up that is. You said the Mexicans, the immigrants is dirty in the nation. You know who he's talking about, but did the Italians dirty the country up? Because they the biggest mob, they the biggest gangsters in the country. They got the biggest history of being like out of like minority groups in America. They the biggest gang. They was the biggest gang. They got busy. They owned shit. They were selling shit. They did it all. Listen, my honest opinion, I believe the Italians was more successful in crime than any other race in this country. We're gonna put the side of white Americans because we know y'all the biggest criminals that was successful in this country. But outside of y'all, the Italians, as far as like genuine crime, the Italians was very successful. Nobody was bigger than the motherfucking Italians in this country when it came to being successful in crime. Outside of the white folks. Just talking about race here, people. Black people ain't got shit on them. Shit, black people start looking up to their movies and all that shit they do. That's where we got a lot of that shit from. Like, let's be real. But don't get that shit twisted, though. We made even the Italians popular. And they hated black people. So you're Italians, don't get out there and get your panties in a bunch of Kenny Trippett. No. You know your people ain't like black people. They ain't like black Americans. Stop. Come on now. Stop. Go look at the old gangster movies. You think they was lying about them gangster movies? How y'all felt about us, calling us niggas and monkeys? Huh? Please stop. Don't do that. When the drug epidemic came in, y'all blamed the black folks for bringing it in. You said, let the niggas kill themselves. Go watch the movies. Y'all gotta stop pretending that this shit ain't what it was. History is history. Italians hated black people. They despised us. And they wouldn't even have been here if it wasn't for us. A lot of them. I'm sorry. Italians, they came here because they was considered white. I'm sorry, they was the first immigrants, actually. And I guess you could say the 21st century. You can say that. They was the first immigrants that was allowed over here. People don't even be understanding what happened to Hawaii. Hawaii was never America. How the fuck did we get America? We stole it. That was through the Japanese shit. A lot of them people in Hawaii is Japanese, black, and something else. They like Filipinos, basically. That's what Filipinos is. They mix with Chinese, black, and probably some Muslim shit. Some urban shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they probably mix with some shit. Listen, nigga, we didn't Hawaii was not America. America went over there and stole that shit. They went over there and stole that shit. You notice I ain't saying we. I said they. We had nothing to do with that shit. A lot of the shit that they did, we didn't have a part in. Nigga, they stole. Listen, I'm just saying this. Not a downplay like the shit on good white folks and shit, but y'all culture ain't shit, man. It's so much shit y'all done, not even just the black people. We already know what y'all did to us. We ain't even debating about that. It's shit that y'all did to the Japanese, to y'all call the Hawaiians and shit. Like, nigga, are y'all crazy? They was not Hawaiians. Okay, people? They listen, them people in Hawaii, they call Hawaiians now, right? The Rock, his peoples, all of them, right? He mixed with. Listen, they was Pakistan. They are mixed with Pakistani and they mixed with Chinese and black. Okay? And I'm sorry, South Korea. I mean Korea. Korean people. I'm sorry, Korean people, not Chinese, Korean people. That's who the fuck that is. That's why you think they look Chinese, nigga. Like, come on, man, stop. You can't tell the difference of how the fucking Hawaiian people look to how the real Korean people look, how it's similar, but they're more browner. Okay. They listen. These motherfuckers, the motherfuckers they have destroyed races of people. Look at Puerto Rico. Look at fucking Jamaica. You know why America really can't really control Jamaica like that? Right? Even though they do, right? The racists do, right? Around the world, right? Because this was a world thing. You know why they really can't control it? Too many black folks. Too many black people there. That's why when you go to Africa and all these other different continents and shit, in the African continents, it's too many black people there. That's what always mind boggled me about these black continents. Like, yo, y'all are there. It's more y'all than them. Y'all should be kicking off a fucking civil war. Get them racist white motherfuckers out y'all country. But y'all mad at black people. Black Americans. You mad at us. Really? Okay, cool. All right. Like I said, all this shit comes around. What comes around goes. What goes around comes around. I don't want to hear none of that shit. They can deport all you motherfuckers. Because like I said, y'all really don't know your history, or you're just doing fake outrage. I don't know what that shit is about. All the fucking minorities that black Americans has helped y'all, and y'all switching on us, and y'all been doing it for years. It ain't just now. You've been doing it for years. Talking down and talking back, but okay, cool. Do you? We good? Here we go. The racists come in. Listen, let me just say this to the racists. What do you get out of this? I'm being genuinely honest. It's a genuinely honest question. What do you get out of coming in here? Honestly. I'm asking y'all. Like what do you get? What do y'all get, man? Because for me, I see it as insecurity. I see it as you got a real mental problem. But can y'all explain to me why y'all even come here? Like this shit this not even your realm. This ain't no shit that y'all should be wanting to be a part of. You ain't gonna call in. You ain't gonna talk to me. So what are you just doing? You just in the chat. I gave you plenty of opportunities to speak your piece. You won't do it. So what are you here for? That's my honest opinion. Listen, bro, you can keep on trying to deflect. Answer my question. What are you here for? Because I didn't come to your platform. I didn't go to your shit. So how am I? It got nothing to do with the battery, bro, or what I'm saying. I asked you a question. Stop deflecting to a battery. That you assume that, we don't have batteries. I'm too poor to have a fucking battery. Too ghetto or too hood or whatever, how you may think. I can't buy a battery for my smoke detector. That's what you think. But answer my question. What are you here for, really? Like, what do you get out of this? Like, honestly. Like, I genuinely want to know. No, actually, I know that. I know they always gonna be there. I know they always gonna come. I know that. But I'm genuinely, I want to know why they come. Because you getting it, and I guess for you insulted of what I'm saying about people like you, right? And you know I'm telling the truth. You don't like it, so why are you here? I don't understand. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand it. Like when I hear shit on, I see something on somebody else's channel and I don't like it, I don't comment. I just don't. I don't go there and try to be the center of attention of some of these right-wing shit or something I caught, and I'll be like, oh, this motherfucker tripping. And I click them off at a while. Like, I don't have to sit there and listen to the mumbo jumbo, right? Yeah, that's what you're thinking, right? Same thing, right? So why are you here? I just don't understand. I'm not doing that with you, bro. See, now you're just trying to gaslight me. Anyway, let's move on. So now you want to talk gangster. Like, listen, I don't even know if you're a troll. Now motherfucker talking about you pull up and be more. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop, man. Get your life together, man. Seriously, you got to do better. Listen, first of all, nobody is going to believe you that I ain't from B-More. So I'm not going to do that with you. Like, seriously, yo, you just a fucking goofball. Seriously. Everybody know where I'm from, bro. No, Dexter, you ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that. Everybody know better than that. Everybody know better than that. Listen, like I say, I don't know what he won't answer my question, though. All he do is insult. That's all he can do. He won't answer the question. So what I'm going to start doing is like I used to start doing, you trolls, right? Anytime you come in here, and I say this to everybody, this is what we start doing to them. We start ignoring them. Anytime they come in the chat, they can say whatever they want to say. Act like they don't exist. It'll make them go away. I guarantee you it would. I just been doing it because, the shit is hilarious to me. But to make them go away, act like they don't exist. That's all it is. So that's what we got to do, people. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit. Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. Hey, Dex, man, you got to chill, bro. Fuck that dude, man. Listen, we ain't got to tell that dude where. Listen, we know that dude ain't really from where we from, man. Don't even worry about that shit. Old goofy ass nigga. Listen, He know damn well we don't listen. First of all, this nigga, man. Yeah, because we don't really call it be more. We really don't. We really don't. And no lie to you, believe it or not, if you from the county or something, maybe you like Baltimore County motherfuckers, they may say that. But you know, we say Baltimore, nigga. We got an accent with that. Let me hold up. And I want to put something out there too. Listen, Gorilla from Memphis, she talking about she don't like our accent and shit like that. Right? Listen, I want to say this to her. Listen, you countryer than me. You countryer than Baltimore niggas. Fuck you talking about? You don't like our accent. You know what I mean? If you don't like our accent, you shouldn't like the people from Memphis accent. How about that shit? I just wanted to say that to her, you know, because she's my new crush and shit. I got love for Gorilla and shit, but I caught that shit. Don't say that shit. That shit is disrespectful. Like, listen, we got an accent. It's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know, but let's just be real about that shit. Like, first of all, Memphis accent is way countryer than ours. Like, real talk. Like, it just really is what it is. And I told you, you know, Baltimore slang is a little different. You know what I mean? Like we our shit is mixed with shit. Like we South, but we not really South. We pick shit from like our slang is just different, bro. We pick shit from everywhere, so it's almost like we create a fucking slang in a way, but it still comes off as country in a way, right? With certain words that we use. Right? We the real Ebonics motherfuckers. Put it that way. We the motherfuckers that help create Ebonics. Because listen, one thing about Baltimore motherfuckers, our culture is crazy. Of like we don't want to be on no gangster shit, but we ain't scared to we ain't scared to let motherfuckers know how gangster we is. And sometimes a lot of us go a little too hard, but that's because we get slept on a lot. You know what I mean? And we beef with DC niggas with just off of culture. I don't think it's like a real beef with DC, right? It's just a culture thing. We want to be different from DC and Virginia and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what that is. I think a lot of people get Baltimore fucked up. Like they get us real fucked up. Like they think that like we be right. Like, cause like I know motherfuckers be thinking that Baltimore motherfuckers is like arrogant and shit too. Like we not arrogant, but it's not an arrogant thing. We probably be acting a little too tough, but we get like kind of like dismissed in a way, right? You know what I mean? So we kind of be on some other shit, right? Like we be like kind of be on some tough Tony shit a little bit, but it's real niggas down here. But we just get slept on a lot, and I think that's where that arrogance come from, or extra tough shit that y'all probably think that we have. But this is because we get slept on. And we real small. Like, and we don't claim Maryland. And I think that's the thing too. Right? I think people think we claim Maryland. Like, because it's the state. We don't claim Maryland, nigga. We Baltimore. We like a whole fucking state. We don't claim Maryland, nigga. Like, seriously, I keep trying to tell people that shit. Like, People be really thinking I be joking about that shit. You ask real Baltimore motherfuckers, niggas, we don't be claiming no county niggas. Right? Like, we really don't. If you ain't from the city, you ain't from the city. The city is different from the county. It just is. Now, niggas in the county, it's some fuck shit be going on out there. The niggas be doing what they do, but it's most likely a lot of niggas from the city that probably went out there and try to make some money and then got these niggas riled up. But they ain't Baltimore niggas. Just being real. I remember my sister and shit, my youngest sister, like, nigga, you getting gangster for? Like, fuck out of here. Nigga, I used to live with you when I was young in Glen Burnie. Like, you know what I mean? That's not, it's the suburbs. That's not Baltimore. It's a difference. Like, Baltimore is different, nigga. It's not no county shit. You know when you get in the city. People need to really, really understand that shit. Now, I appreciate that, Ashley, but no, a lot of motherfuckers don't be appreciating Baltimore people accent. Like, they don't like that shit. And I told you, that's why a lot of black people, a lot of Baltimore people be like acting the way we act a little bit. Like, yo, hey, nigga, it's a whole, like, we got a whole movement down this bitch. This is like, listen, you come to Baltimore, it's like, you gonna see everything. You come to the city, you gonna see everything. Like, and I mean, you gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly in one little small circle. That's how small we are. But shit happens. There's some good motherfuckers here, but it's a lot of motherfuckers on some bullshit. But you better know how to move. And if you don't know how to move, your ass is getting fucked. Just real shit. You got to be from the city to know how to move. Yeah, listen. VA is a little different. VA is a little different though. VA is they bigger than. I always tell people VA is bigger than Maryland and DC put together. It's different down there, and it's real country down there in certain parts. But they got certain parts. It's like it's a big city, right? Like, because VA got West Virginia, they got a whole bunch of shit going on down there. Like, it's big in Virginia, so. It just depends where you go at in Virginia. It's a lot of racist shit down there in Virginia too. So, you know, but they got their hoods, they got that shit, but it depends where you go. When you come to Maryland, you know of one motherfucking city. It's Baltimore. You get what I mean? You go to VA, it's a couple of cities where some niggas be like, it's some real shit be happening. You go to DC, it's the same shit. Certain parts of DC, so niggas like kind of what they is. But it's only one. It's only one. It's only one in Bmore. There's only one in the city. There's only one in the city, and that's Baltimore. It's Baltimore. There ain't no other shit. Now you got the county niggas, they try to do what they do. It's not the city. Just being real. Shout out to my brother, to become. Listen, like when you from the city, you know that. Like, even if you ain't from the city, if you from the county, like, you know the difference. Niggas different down here. We move different. Listen, you'll see fucking anything down here. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The shit that'll fuck you up. I'm not that far from it. area I'm with, a whole bunch of everybody in it. This is South Baltimore, but it's a fucking part of South Baltimore where you see a whole bunch of white crackheads. Like seriously. Like it's we small, but it's certain parts of north, south, and east that's different. Niggas is different down here. I'm telling you, it's like having coast in a little ass space. Niggas are different. Niggas move different. But a lot of niggas know you from the city though. It's your accent. It's how you move. I remember the sister. I was over west. I'm not from West Baltimore. From East Baltimore, right? Sister asked me. He said, you ain't scared to keep your door and nothing like that? I said, nah, fuck all that. I'm from the city. I ain't scared of my people. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna do what they do. They make my job easy. I go the fuck home. Like, you get what I mean? But only a real motherfucker from Baltimore City know how to roll like that and move like that. And speak that shit and make that shit sounds like you really don't give a fuck. Which I really don't. But motherfuckers know how to move. You know what to say. You know what to say to people that even try to like, it's almost like trying to see where you at. You ain't scared? No, fuck I'm scared for. Like, yo, they do shit like that in the hood and be more. They do that in the hood. They do that in Baltimore, man. They do that shit. Like the people, they do that shit to check your temperature, nigga. They want to know what your say is, how you speak, what your slang is. Like, and listen, and let me get y'all to understand something real different too. Listen, if you ain't from the city, you don't know this, right? But motherfuckers from the city knows this. It's a different from East and West niggas. Niggas talk different a little bit. That's over West. They move different. Over West, the niggas over the East move. Niggas that's from South Baltimore, they move a little different. Niggas from North Baltimore, they move a little different. Just telling you. And if you ain't from the city, you will fuck around, get yourself clapped around this bitch playing around because you don't know. Listen, I'm an East Baltimore nigga, right? It's a way I gotta move over West. Regardless of I'm out the game or not. It's a different how you move over West. Still to this day, I gotta move different. Niggas old West is different. They different over West Baltimore. They different. If niggas about that money, but nigga, they'll clap the shit out you, nigga. You play with them wrong. Like seriously, they don't play like that. They about their money, nigga, but they, oh, yeah. They get busy like that. My wife grew up over West. And she from New York, Harlem. But when she moved down, she moved over West. She from West. But it's a difference. Like, nah, that's bullshit. But that shit just started happening out Chart Hills though. That's because they cut down a lot of the trees and shit down there. Because you got to think about it, like there's a lot of shit down there in Chart Hills they cut down. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of this new shit. You see a lot of fucking different shit now because they in, you know, downtown is downtown now. They ain't as hood as it used to be. So they cut a lot of that shit down. You know what I mean? Even over there where I used to live at on Bridgeview, over at Chart Hills. That used to be Chart Hills projects where I used to live. Or even what was like, what, 10, 15 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, some shit like that. Listen, that shit used to be Cherry Hills Projects. And they tore all that shit down. They tore all that shit down, and they was turning on trees and all that shit around there. A lot of that shit ain't even supposed to be there. That shit wasn't there at first. They still got the projects over there. The one projects they still got over there. But yeah, they tore down a lot of shit, man. That's why you see deers and shit now. Because they tore down a lot of fucking trees. And you gotta understand something too. Going down there, like, because I'm down there, I'm in that area, right? Listen, that's South Baltimore. So South Baltimore was like a little different, nigga. Like, especially back in the day, like, you know, you go down South Baltimore, you make money. Like, it's about making that money down South Baltimore. You know what I mean? South Baltimore was about making that money. You go down South Baltimore, you can make that money. Because that's where a lot of white people were. Because it's close to the city. I mean, it's close to the harbor and shit. You know what I mean? It's like down there by the water and all that shit. So, you know, it was a little different down there. It's still a little different. It's not the same. I mean, it's still kind of the same. It's not no difference. You still got your hood shit, but it ain't like that. It ain't like how it used to be. Well, you had to go to certain parts of Cherry Hills. And them niggas from Cherry Hills, they was wilding. And I'm going to tell you why they was wilding. Because niggas used to think they was soft because all them white folks down there. Seriously. And they had the projects. So they was segregated. So it was white people around them, but it was segregated. They was segregated from the white folks. White folks made sure they stayed into that shit. And the the police and all that shit, like they did that shit. They made sure that. Seriously. It was very segregated down there in South Baltimore. Cherry Hills and shit. Hell yeah. That's why a lot of the black people was wilding down there. They wanted to make themselves right. Like, that's the thing. Like, notice us, motherfucker. And they was segregated, bro. They couldn't go certain places down there in fucking Cherry Hills. They couldn't. There was a part they couldn't go down in South Baltimore. They could not go. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. That's why Park Heights was kind of what they was too, because they was dealing with that same shit. It was mass segregated. Like, you go certain part out of Park Heights, that shit start hitting the white folks, because that shit is like county. Like, you go too deep out of Park Heights and shit, Cold Spring, Green Spring, like, yo, that shit started getting real out there. Like, them white folks, they wasn't trying to have these niggas out there. They weren't trying to have black folks out there. But we had Park Heights. But it was just, you know, the shit was different out there, man. Park Heights and fucking what I'm looking for. Park Heights and I don't know why I'm going blank. But Park Heights and Cherry Hills. Yo, them niggas was different back in the day. Because they was mass segregated out there. They couldn't go certain places out of fucking in that. It was like you still see it to this day, but you see the white folks there is better a little bit, but for a segregation part, but ain't no better. But like, you know, they trying to do better out there, but you know, I'm just talking about segregation part. Yo, back in the day, segregation was real. Park Heights was real segregated. Fucking South Baltimore was very segregated. Where I grew up, East Baltimore, Ashland, Stricker Street, down there by John Hopkins. You know John Hopkins is Miami Street, all that shit. That shit was segregated back in the day. There was certain parts you couldn't go if you was black. Seriously. And that was in the 90s. And I'm not talking about early 90s. I'm talking about late 90s. It was certain shit. You couldn't go certain places. Seriously. They didn't play that shit. Them white folks, when they was buying that shit up, they was making a circle of where we could not go. And they was using law enforcement. So that kind of made us more segregated. Because I kind of grew up, like where I was raised, I grew up in like southeast Baltimore. Like, you know what I mean? Down like Miami Street, you know, Fayette, shit like that. Like I grew up around there. Ashland and shit like that on the east side. You know what I mean? But you know, the east side get real deep too, because then that shit start going to Essex and shit like that. Even Essex, that shit was segregated. We couldn't go too far. That bitch. There's a number of white people out there. Couldn't go that far. You know what I mean? And then you had Northeast Baltimore and shit. Like that shit, that's like Towson and all that shit. Like you couldn't go that far out there, bro. You may can go to that mall, but that's about it. You couldn't go a lot of places like people think. Like Baltimore's real small, bro. And it's segregated. It's getting better, but it's been getting better through the last 2 decades. But in the 90s, no. 90s, early 80s, I mean late 80s, no, it wasn't. When I was growing up, no, it wasn't. Right, segregated. I told you, that's when I knew racism was real. In the 80s. I knew that shit was real. I was like, but 7, 8. No, actually, I wasn't even 8. I was about 6 or 7. Motherfuckers ran us out the pool. You know, East Baltimore is a pool down there. East, it's like Southeast Baltimore. Well, I told you where I grew up at. Patterson Park. You know about white people back there back in that days. Bunch of racist motherfuckers. Man, we couldn't go down there. We can go down there through the day, but when it started getting dark, oh shit, we was in trouble. We was in trouble, people. Yeah, listen, man. You used to get chased out of that bitch. Listen, and you can never go down that bitch like they want to tour y'all some shit. No, we went as a whole bunch of us, but it still was too many of them motherfucking racists. So we all had to run from that shit. And we was kids, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, we was like 6, 7 years old, bro. That's when I received my first racism. Like, honestly. When I look back at a lot of that shit, that's how I knew what segregation was. It's still white as shit down there, but you see a lot more black folks down there. You know, but it is what it is. I wouldn't want to live down there. Even as a black person, I wouldn't want to live down there with them white folks. And not because I think they racist and no shit like that. It's just, I won't say that. I won't say that. There's a lot of racist shit down there. You know, I don't even like the harbor anymore. Right? I think I never liked the harbor because I knew the harbor was racist. Ain't no where white people feel comfortable at. A lot of them. They all felt comfortable down there at the harbor. That's where all the police at and shit like that. You know the crazy shit. Like I told y'all, the crazy shit about it, if you go on like down there by the harbor on what's that, Baltimore Street, yo, it's a police fucking department there. And nigga, the whole fucking strip, on that whole strip where the police at, nigga, ain't no but strip clubs. Like, that's what I said. That's how small Baltimore is. Like, honestly. You go a couple of blocks up, niggas, the projects. Like, seriously. Like, you gotta be from here to know how to move. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, you listen, you can move around, but you better know where the fuck you at. Because you can be, it seems like it's a good neighborhood. And that means that you could be protected. Right? But if you get to start moving a certain type of fucking, just a couple of blocks or maybe, you know what I mean? You can end up in a whole nother fucking different type of fucking atmosphere. You got to be really, really from here to know how to move. If you don't, because it's so small. So you thinking that you good, and that's like, you know, you move a little too far. That's thing you know, you in another whole motherfucking territory. And now your ass, you kind of fucked. Because now anything can happen to you. But you know, the one thing I love though that I see is that the people in the community, we trying to clean that shit up. You see the people trying to clean that shit. You know what I mean? We trying to do better. Like, we just don't want that gentrification shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's bothering a lot of black folks. Is I keep telling you, it ain't all hood niggas in the hood. Listen, it's grandmothers and aunts, great aunts and shit here, bro, in the city. Older folks own their houses, like, and they all around the city. But it just, you know, you got this, you got that right there. You know, you got this vacant house there, and you don't think a motherfucker own that shit, but they do. You know, I'm from St. Clair, East Baltimore. Like, that's my people's from. Like, my grandma owned her house. You wouldn't think that, because you know, you go around that bitch, you see all these motherfuckers, and nobody owns nothing. Nobody owns shit. My grandma been owning her shit for damn near 25 years in that same little ass house in the hood, right across the street from Lake Clifton Park. You get what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like what y'all think. Like, motherfuckers that's why I never treat my hood the way I do or treat my city the way I do. I know it's good people there. You know what I mean? That own shit. It's just that it's so much fuck shit. Or people don't own nothing. And then you look around like, that's a vacant house. Look at that vacant house. That shit look disgusting. Then you see on one block, you'll see 5 or 6 houses with a house on that bitch. And the rest of that shit is vacant. Or you might see a fucking house where people actually live in. And then you see this one vacant house and it's like, yo, what the fuck? And it throw you off. Like, how the fuck this one vacant house is that? And it looked terrible. So it happens, people. That's the city. But I never change. I never give a fuck. I never change on my motherfucking city.
Left channel, right channel.
Yeah. They over there, cause listen, they over that motherfucker because some of the fact they hiding. I'll just be real about it. They hiding. They buying up all that shit. But they're not even really buying it, they renting it. It seems like they buying it, but they not buying it. They can't buy it because they they not citizens, right? So they not like it seems like it's a lot of them, like it's even my neighborhood. Well, man, a lot of Mexicans, they ain't buying shit. They renting. They hiding amongst black folks. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Don't ever think they owning shit. They not owning nothing. They just renting, just like the rest of us white renting, and they hiding, bro. It's easy to hide amongst the people, which is us. Because listen, if this shit turns into you don't see no black people here, you see ICE here. I guarantee you that. They don't own shit. People be thinking the Mexicans, they owning shit. They not owning nothing, nigga. And like I said, you got Trump in office. Oh, all that shit that them permits and all that shit get ready to go away. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They try to hide amongst us because they comfortable being around us because we don't be fucking with them like that. That's why I hope you understand why Mexicans be upset with us. Nigga, we don't be fucking with y'all like that. Nigga, do y'all. We don't give a fuck. Nigga, just don't fuck with us. Because one thing about Baltimore, nigga, we segregated. So, still to this day, we still segregated. In a way, right? We don't give a fuck about them Mexicans like that. We don't be caring. We genuinely don't. You know who be fucking with them? Them white folks. We don't fuck with them. You see niggas on the street, niggas be trying to hustle, nigga. Nigga ain't got time for no motherfucking immigration. Like, nigga, we already feel like immigrants. You feel me? We get fucked with by the police, nigga. Listen, all that shit they dealing with, we deal with on a day-to-day basis. This ain't got nothing to do with us. I keep saying that. The problem is they get mad because a lot of them get mad because, nigga, usually black people step up and say something. We ain't saying nothing, nigga. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Y'all showed y'all people, a lot of y'all people showed y'all true colors. I ain't saying all, but a lot of y'all talk to your people. It ain't got nothing to do with us. That shit is dead at this point. We don't give a fuck. Move in, do what you do. They hiding, nigga. They get around them black folks and try to hide. Even them Africans and them Jamaicans, all you motherfuckers. Them Haitians, all you motherfuckers. You come around black folks and you hide. We know what you doing. You come into the hood. You can't go out there and fuck with them white folks like that. Not no more. I guarantee you can't. Your ass gonna get deported. Go ahead and play. We know why y'all around us. We get it. But the thing about black folks, we ain't cruel like that. Do y'all. But just don't talk no shit about us, man. Leave us out y'all shit. We got our own shit we dealing with. I'm gonna tell you what's hard for ICE to come really fuck with Baltimore people like that. It's because some of the fact we out here. It's a lot of us. We out here. And you may see us mingling with the white folks, the poor white folks, and they live amongst us. A lot of the poor white people, they live amongst us. A lot of the poor Chinese, Mexicans, all different immigrants, different races of people, they live amongst us. So you don't know who to fuck with. You just really don't know. You don't know if you can go into a community and just roll through that community like that. I ain't saying ICE. Listen, you know what ICE is? They ain't in our city. I tell you that. They out there in the fucking county where a lot of them immigrants want to run. That's what. Listen, if the ICE is, they out in the county part. They're not in the city. They're not in the city. I'm telling y'all, they're not in the city, y'all. Y'all need to really recognize that shit. They are not in the city. They're not in Baltimore. They not. They really not. They are out in the fucking counties fucking with them people. Where them white folks are. And they calling and they snitching on them and shit like that. I'm telling y'all. Because they got like certain, listen, you know I work everywhere. Right? Listen, I'm telling y'all, them motherfucking immigrants and shit, when they get the one thing about them, this is why they get targeted. Honestly. The ones that's in the city, they don't get targeted because they're amongst us. Right? So you don't know, they don't know when they come, when ICE come, and they come to the city, but I'm just saying, they don't know who to fuck with. They really don't. Because you may see immigrants with niggas. With black folks. And they don't know how to do that. But out there in the county and shit, like out there in Baltimore County, Maryland, all them other fucking counties and shit, it's easy to do that. They all in one space. They out there with them white folks. And when you out there with them white folks, listen, you think them motherfucking white folks like you. Okay, cool. Them white folks, a lot of them white folks out there in them county Maryland parts, nigga, they racist as a bitch. They Trump supporters. That's real talk. And that's why the motherfuckers get targeted the way they do. I tell people this, I'm glad I'm close to my people at this point of where we are in this country. I'm good being close to my people. I don't want to be a part of no motherfucking county shit. And all these other counties, Harford County, Ellicott City, all that shit, man, fuck all that shit. Keep that shit. I don't want none of that shit. PG County, I don't want none of that shit. I don't want to be nowhere near none of that shit. I'm okay with being amongst my people in the city. Because it's hard to come down here and try to racial profile, bitch. You see what happened? Listen, law enforcement already know that. Y'all keep forgetting. We fucked a whole department got fucked up in Baltimore City department got fucked up because they was out here targeting our people. A lot of them motherfuckers went to jail for years. They lost their badge, everything. It's the most corrupt fucking city when it comes to fucking law enforcement. We top 5. Our police department, nigga, it didn't matter if they was black or white. It didn't matter. They all was corrupt. Listen, I don't want no police officer to fear for their life or fear nothing. But I damn sure want them to fear when they come to the city. Because it ain't going to work out like how you think it's going to work out. And they come in drones, nigga. They don't listen. They come one motherfucker. They come. There's a whole bunch of them come because they know better. They better come that deep because if they don't, shit can go left real quick. It's a fact. You can't move around the city like that. Not even for the police. They can't move around like that. They can't. Out of that Freddie Gray shit, niggas ain't putting up with that shit no more. I'm telling y'all, remember I told y'all, all my life, anybody that been fucking with me for a long period of time, remember I told y'all all the shit that was happening. This was even before the George Floyd shit. I said, yo, if they do some shit like that down in Baltimore, I said, yo, we gonna turn this bitch out and shit gonna change. It's gonna be a big thing. And anybody that been fucking with me from back in the day, y'all know that I said that shit and what happened with Freddie Gray. I didn't even know it was gonna be Freddie Gray, but I said if that shit happened from them, the police up, they was already corrupt, but that shit would have, it's gonna spark niggas in the city. We different down here. We tolerated some shit, but you can't do that type of shit here. And you put it on video. A lot of shit that was happening to black people down here wasn't on video. Nobody was recording it. Nobody was doing none of that shit. Right? This is before technology got a little bigger than what it is. And I told y'all what happened. Freddie Gray happened. The whole motherfucking city got shut down. And shit changed. That's why what happened to George Floyd was big like it was. I remember on the holiday, I went to go try to see my peoples and shit. Nigga, listen, they shut that shit down in the city. Nigga, one way in, one way coming out. They had the military down this bitch. They wasn't playing. They was not playing. Because they knew. They knew. Because the police department, they wasn't big enough down here. Nigga, like it's a bunch of gangsters down this bitch. And them motherfuckers played around thinking they was tough and all that shit. Like, okay, cool. When niggas, real gangsters, all again. Listen, you had the Crips, the Bloods, the Gorilla Gang, and a whole bunch of them. They all got together, nigga, and said, "Fuck that shit. We ain't beefing. We beefing with the police." And what happened? They shut that bitch down. You remember the motherfuckers at the Raven Stadium, or Oriole Stadium, whatever it was at? They were talking to them racist ass people. They was not from here. Them bitches ain't come back, did they? They ain't come back. Because if they'd have came back, we'd have dog walked the shit out of them. They was from the fucking county. They wasn't from Baltimore. They was from Baltimore County, some fucking wherever the fuck they was on a light rail, wherever the fuck they came from. But they ain't from the city. A bunch of racists. And I told you there's a bunch of racists out in the fucking county of Baltimore. Keep telling y'all that. But when we shut that bitch down, where was they? Huh? They didn't come their ass back down here. And it wasn't because of the police. They wouldn't bring their ass back down here. Because they focus on some black people just trying to march on some positive shit. But when the gangsters get involved, that shit is different. And them bitch ass, racist ass white people that was from the fucking county, they knew better to bring their racist ass back down here. We shut that shit down. Bitch, you ain't going to no Orioles games. Fuck you talking about? Ain't no more Orioles games. Ain't no more Ravens games. None of that shit. Unless the military is there. We shut that bitch down. We shut the city down. You can't come here. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's different down here, man. It's not to brag about no shit like that, but it's just these motherfuckers, they keep claiming their city is that. But I'm telling you, you can't come down here and do this shit in my city. Give me a second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. My bad. Yeah, shout out to Freddie Gray, man. He ain't deserve that shit. I don't give a fuck. Niggas talking all that shit. Oh, he had a criminal record. He ain't deserve what the fuck happened to him. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. I wasn't perfect, nigga. I was a criminal too. I got out there. That shit, same shit could have happened to me. I could have lost my fucking life like that back in the day. No, nigga. That's why I said the humanity comes in at the wild. And like I said, this is the thing I be talking about white folks. I don't give a fuck if you think you mentally poor. I mean, not mentally poor, but mentally pure or some shit like that. You think you are. You don't know nothing about black folks. You don't come from where we come from. He ain't deserve that. They threw that man, let that man go through the justice system. If you think he a criminal or some shit like that, they threw him in the fucking back of the paddy wagon. They was black and they did that shit. The motherfuckers was black and they did that. That's why I'll never trust law enforcement. Ever. Ever. I don't give a fuck what color scheme you are. I don't trust you. I stand on that. Before that Memphis shit happened to the what's the brother that shit happened to? Y'all give me his name. I'm going blank a little bit. Before that happened to him, that happened to Freddie Gray. Did you know the driver? She was black. She was connected to the white. The motherfucker was on a bicycle, locked them up or whatever, and they put him in a paddy wagon. With they ain't put no seatbelt, nothing on him. They intentionally try to hurt him. Now, they might not have thought that they was going to kill him, but protocol tell you to put a motherfucker in a paddy wagon regardless. You put him in a seatbelt. Because the paddy wagons do have seatbelts. And they didn't put him in there. They already broke his leg. Trying to get y'all to understand some shit, man. I don't give a fuck about no police, bro. Law enforcement ain't my friend. Listen. I'm just I want to say so much, but I can't because I already know how I'm gonna be. But I don't trust law enforcement at all. I don't give a fuck if it's the Trump administration, the Biden administration, the Obama administration. I don't trust no fucking law enforcement, nigga. I seen too many of my niggas die. I seen too many of my peoples die from law enforcement to trust them. Get the fuck out of here. And I ain't even in the streets, but I don't trust them even now. So that should tell you something. I'm from Baltimore, nigga. I don't trust no fucking law enforcement. That's why I don't move around with fear. I ain't trust nobody to come save me, nigga, but me. I don't trust no law enforcement to come help and save me. Law enforcement don't save people. They come after the fucking shit happens. After the tragedy or whatever happens, they come after. They don't prevent violence. They come after the violence happened. And then they investigate. Please stop. When I seen that shit happen down there with the New Mexico, with them kids and that punk ass police officer didn't come in that school and put his life on the line that he make money off of doing nothing majority of his fucking time, and them kids was in danger and he wouldn't put his life on the line. Fuck, I trust a motherfucking I trust the police. Are you crazy? Yeah, all right. That's why I tell people, you fuck with me, you die. I ain't even got no fucking nothing else to say about that. You play with me, you die. If I kill you, I kill you. You playing with me, you die. Put my life in there, you fuck with me. Listen, if you fuck with my daughter, nigga, you dead. And you listen, I always tell you, you better hope law enforcement get to you before I do. Because I'm a kid. I ain't got time to play with law enforcement and shit like that. I don't believe in the justice system. How about that? I understand it. I get it. It don't mean shit to me. You fuck with my daughter, I kill you. I ain't calling the police. You ain't got to worry about it. You fuck with mine, I kill you. You better hope my wife do it before I do, before I come after you. That's it. You fuck with mine, I kill you. Play with my wife, I kill you. Like, I'm just dead serious about that shit. That ain't what the fuck are we talking about? I'm from Baltimore, nigga. I seen how they did Freddie Gray, and them bitches still got off. They still got off. His people got some money. What the fuck do that mean? I don't believe in no fucking justice system. You gotta worry about me. You fuck with me, I kill you. That's how it goes. Well, you should call police. That would help. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Not for me. It won't. And like I said, I'm on kill time. You play with mine, I kill you. Because first of all, you know, number one thing about me, and everybody probably don't know this if they do some fuck shit, man, do some fuck shit to me. I ain't on the fucking with nobody. But if you, whatever the fuck type of shit you want, oh, okay. If I survive and you did whatever you did, oh, I'm a kill you. I guarantee you I will. Let me put it this way. You know how people like to pretend they ain't a killer, right? I never pretend that. I just leave it as that. I wouldn't pretend that I'm not. So you ain't got to worry about all that other shit. And I don't give a fuck about law enforcement and none of that shit. You do something to mine, I kill you. I'm going to kill you. And that's how it goes. I don't give a fuck who you are. I grew up a gangster, nigga. I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit that people care about. I genuinely don't. But I care about shit because I'm a good human being, a part of me. But if you, motherfucker, ever cross that line, I don't give a fuck who they are. You cross that line and do some fuck shit, nigga. After that, nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Niggas want to pretend that they ain't that, and they ain't this or whatever. Listen, I ain't scared of dying. I ain't scared of no fucking law enforcement. I ain't scared of nothing that you motherfuckers scared of. I'm not. I've been a gangster. I don't care about shit that people care about. I just genuinely don't. I really don't care. You play around with me or my family, nigga, I kill you. Because, listen, the number one thing about me, I wouldn't play with you. I wouldn't go around fucking with people and shit like that. I lived that life before. I know how that shit is. And I told you, a lot of shit I got into, bro, and I did what I did because of my people, man. It had nothing to do with me. Because I'm just a loyal nigga like that. But I'm loyal to my motherfucking daughter and my wife. You play with them, I kill you. And that's all that matters. As long as I'm living and breathing, I don't give a fuck about no law enforcement. That shit don't make no sense to me. Motherfuckers like, oh, you get robbed, you call the police. I ain't calling no police for what? I got robbed. It's over. Motherfucker got lucky because I had that thing on him. I had to killed his ass. Or killed whoever it was. That's my mind state. It's always that. I told you. I'm not like these motherfuckers. I don't play like that. Listen, I don't want no smoke. I don't want none of that shit. I just want to live. But hey, man, I ain't calling law enforcement. Nigga, you robbed me. I find out you robbed me, I kill you. I'm serious about that shit. Or something gonna happen to you. Put it that way. I may not kill you, but something gonna happen to you. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, man. Listen, first of all, I'm too old to be playing around with people. Grown ass man, dog. I ain't got time to be playing with stupid people like that. You know better to play with certain people. You don't fuck with certain people. Leave people alone. You know what I mean? Even when I was young and I was doing what I was doing, nigga, I ain't play around. I ain't go in the hood and fuck with people. Fuck with our elders or fuck with people that's trying to do right. I never did that shit. I fuck with listen, I got into the niggas that was active. I didn't fuck with people that wasn't active in the community. Now, I may help terrorize the community of the effect that I did, right? Or I was a part of, right? But I never target my fucking community in that way, trying to hurt innocent people and shit, or fuck with people's families. Never do no shit like that, nigga. There's a code to that. So all you young niggas, y'all want to sit out here and think y'all gangster. You not gangster. You on fuck shit. You niggas out here killing your fucking people or killing innocent people, and you on some dumb shit. You niggas ain't real fucking street niggas. I'm just telling you that. You don't just go targeting people, man. I think I said this a while ago, right? This motherfuckers, if I was really hurt like that, somebody that I was, my homeboy, that got killed. Now, the niggas that killed him, they no longer living. I tell you that shit. Right? Now, I ain't saying I did it or not, but I'm just saying they ain't living no more. Now, I didn't go terrorize his whole family or terrorize people or got people to do that. I didn't do no shit like that. Nigga, I actually put the work in. I actually did the shit myself of like find out who the motherfuckers that did it. You just don't randomly go off and do shit, man. That's all I'm saying. If you're a motherfucking real true gangster, and let's go to the young niggas. You think you're a real true gangster, nigga, don't just randomly go spray shit up. You killing innocent people. You doing fuck shit. You doing it at the wrong time. You nigga with his kids or whatever. You don't do that. It's a code to that shit. And you don't get no points for that. Maybe where you goofy ass niggas from, that young shit that y'all think y'all on, you don't get no fucking points for that. You kill a nigga around his kids. Who you think you gonna have nightmares? You gonna have nightmares, and I guarantee you will. And you won't live long. Karma is real, you goofy ass young niggas. I'm telling some of you young niggas, you think y'all this gangster, I kill a nigga in front of his kids and I do this shit. Nigga, it's cold to this shit. It's moral shit to this shit. Even about killing, motherfucker. You goofy motherfuckers, I swear. Some of you young niggas, y'all killing me out here, man. You niggas ain't real gangsters like that, man. You niggas just do shit for shock value. Try to show a nigga how gangster you are. If the niggas around you tell you you gotta kill a nigga to show you that you really like that, then that nigga ain't your nigga. Because I know plenty of niggas I know that would have killed a nigga but ain't never killed the nigga. I had plenty of niggas that didn't kill a nigga, but he was more loyal. I had a nigga that killed the nigga that snitched on niggas in my clique. How that make sense? Yeah, I bet you niggas can't talk about that though. You don't want to talk about that. You ain't got to have nobody to kill some fucking body, bro. To show them that they loyal. I had a nigga that killed the nigga and snitched on everybody. Let me tell you the real shit, right? The motherfucker he snitched on, motherfucker tell me, yo, Kenny, you better not snitch on that nigga. You know he did it. I was like, yo, but it get you out. Nah, nigga, we don't do that. Snitches, you know what I mean? Snitches do what they do. I said, are you fucking serious, nigga? He said, yeah, nigga. And the crazy shit about it, man got them years and shit. He's in our 20s. Yo, came home. Yo, did like a 10-year bid. Yo, came home. That shit hurt to this day, man. My man and shit, man. He told me don't say nothing. I know who the nigga is. He's still walking the streets now. I don't fuck with him, but he's still walking the streets. He told me, he said, yo, don't do shit, okay? Motherfucker nigga did that shit. Snitch on a nigga. Nigga did the bid. You know that nigga, he did 10 years behind the motherfucking wall. 10 years. He ain't even do the shit. But the nigga snitched on him. He did the shit, but my man was with him. He blamed him. He came home after 10 years. I think I talked about this before. And my man came home, yo. So this day I sent that nigga money, man. Yo. And the bad part about it, I still see this nigga. Not see him, but I don't fuck with him no more. But and he'll pop up on social media act like he all this nigga and shit. And he ain't like that, nigga. But I can't do nothing to the niggas. I promised to my man that I wouldn't do nothing to that nigga. And I could have did something to him back in the day, but my man was like, nah. And the only reason my man said don't do nothing to him, and that's why I love my man and shit, because he was like, yo, Kenny, yo, you different, nigga. Do your thing, man. Like, yo, you better than us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're a little different. He's like, nigga, I've been doing this shit since I knew you when we was 10. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, nigga, I knew you was like that, nigga. You ain't us, bro. In a way. It was like, just do your thing, man. It's like, yo, we different. It's like, we knew you was different from when you first started hanging with us. We knew it. Like, nigga, we knew that you get busy, but you just a nigga, you just a little different, bro. And my man was like, yo, when he was, listen, I put this is what happened to my man. He did the 10 years. He came home. Hung out with the nigga. He came home. Niggas got him fresh. Everything. Like, you know how niggas do. Get a nigga fresh. He just coming home. We do all that shit. And my man was institutionalized. He couldn't man, that shit hurt. That shit hurt me, man. That nigga, he came home, he just could not adapt. He was locked up too long, bro. He seen a lot. And next thing you know, nigga was out one night, nigga did what he did, man. I'm gonna leave it as that. He did what he did and he went back to jail. He ain't never getting out. And that shit hurt. That was my dude, man. He ain't never come home. Ever. He told me when he did it, and I talked to him later. See, because I always tell people I had these conversations with them without my wife, anybody. I fuck with. I don't have no conversation. Nobody know about them shits. I'm talking about it a little bit now, but nobody knows them conversations. Nobody. And told me, I said, yo, I asked him why he do it, man. Why he do what he did? He told me, he said, yo, I couldn't live out here, man. Shit too different. I'm used to jail. I said, yo, dang. That shit broke my heart. So to this day, it breaks my heart. He ain't out here. That nigga was more scared of life than he was scared of niggas. That shit fucked me up, man. Shout out to my homie, man. He locked up that bitch for the rest of his life, nigga. He killed the nigga. He ain't never come home. Never. That's why I said I've been around death and I done seen niggas go to jail for killing niggas. And they gone, bro. Ain't no coming back from that. The shit that they did. Ain't no coming back. Especially when they on some other shit. Ain't nothing you can do, bro. I was so mad at him. Yo, look, we did all this shit for you and you come home and you just throw everything away, but we didn't understand what he was going through. And it fucked me up. When I finally got it, I understood, like, yo, this nigga, he was telling us, but we just didn't get it. We didn't get it. He was like, y'all, I was telling y'all, y'all just didn't get it. That shit still hurt to this day. Damn, I didn't think it was gonna hurt. Still hurt to this day. But it hurts, bro. Shout out to my man. So I ain't gonna put his name out there, nothing like that. That shit still hurt, bro. Hold on, Nick. That shit still hurt, yo. Shout out to my brother, man. That's my dude. That nigga saved my life a couple of times too. In the street shit, he saved my life a couple of times. He was really like that, and he was like, "Yo," told me straight up, like, "Nigga, you different from us, nigga." He told me before he went to jail, he kept telling me, he kept saying, "Yo, why you hanging around these niggas, man?" Like, yo, Kenny, yo, come on, bro, what you doing? Why you hanging around these niggas? I was like, yo, they family. Everybody, blood. Can't change, And I was wilding then too a little bit. And I wasn't saying the shit I'm saying now, but I was wilding, bro. You know what I mean? I was still out there a little bit. It was like, yo, nigga, you not like them, bro. It's like, yo, you see shit that these niggas can't see. Why the fuck are you still out here? I was like, yo, they my niggas. Why you still hanging around these niggas? I was like, yo, they my niggas. It's like, well, if they your niggas, you need to push them to do something good. And if they don't, then get the fuck away. He's yo, my man used to tell me that shit. That shit get ready to make me cry, yo, because he was like that, yo. And you talk about a nigga when the niggas be talking about drills. Oh, I've been on drills with him. I know how he is. I know that niggas, he like that. I was the only nigga. I ain't say the only nigga, but I was one of them niggas that always had the money. Still to this day, I do. And people like, why you would do that? I was like, yo, because he saved my life. He helped save my life. I changed because of him. And I can't do the same shit I do no more. He changed me. That's my dude right there, man. I got niggas locked up in them pens and locked up in that shit where you can't really genuinely understand or why I am the way I am. Motherfuckers don't know. They talk that shit, but they don't know. I got uncles and shit that's locked up in them pens and shit. No motherfuckers, they ain't never coming home. I told you I got people in my family that's hitmen. Them niggas ain't never coming home. Ever. Had conversation with them. They was like, yo, Kenny, you special, nigga. Do you, man. Stop acting like you gotta do what we do, nigga. I know you grew up in it, but do you, man. Spark a whole nother movement. Do something different. I'm talking about uncles and that's real hitmen, cousins and shit that get busy like that. Friends of mine that got busy and they got life and they ain't never coming home. I had conversations with them. And I thought to myself, bro, I was like, yo, I gotta change. I can't be like everybody else. I gotta move the way I move. The one thing, but they all told me too. This is what they all told me. They told me, you never be scared to die. Ever. Whenever you scared to die, that means you ain't got nothing to fight for no more. You ain't got nothing to fight for. So you can't be scared to die. Because even in the bad shit, you know, you can die. You can do the good. And do good. We still can die. They taught me that, man. Shout out to my peoples and shout out to my OGs and shout out to people that sacrificed for me. They did sacrifice for me, nigga. You just don't understand. Them niggas is real killers in the street. They saved me. I wouldn't be here like that. I told y'all I got shot and stabbed and I'm supposed to die twice. But they was a part of that. Or why I survived. In their own way. They was a part of that shit. One thing my homeboy told me and shit, he said, don't ever move around like you the most gangsters nigga. He's like, I know you don't ever move that way, but he was like, yo, don't you ever move around like you more gangster than other niggas. Is this a nigga that out here kill you over nothing? Even though I knew that, but no, before I even knew that, that's what he taught me. He said, yo, a nigga will kill you for nothing. You think you gangster. But it's a nigga that kill you for nothing. He ain't gangster. He ain't really what you want. You'll kill him, but he'll kill you over nothing. That's because he may feel disrespected. He'll kill you. And my OG taught me that. My elders taught me that type of shit. So that's why I don't move around like I'm a gangster nigga. I know what I can do. I know what I'm about. I know the people I know that get busy with, but I don't want that shit, man. I don't want nobody to be on that shit, man. I'm about peace and love, man. I'm trying to bring the fucking community together. I'm trying to show love to everybody. I want everybody to come to fucking together, man. This shit ain't. I can put it this way. This is what I learned. This shit ain't all good. I'm not happy because I'm doing good, right? I want everybody else to have fucking fun. I want us all to be okay and good. None of this shit feels good to me if I'm the only motherfucker sitting here feeling good. You know what I mean? I want my peoples to feel good. I want y'all to feel good. I want everybody in the chat. I want us to all feel good. You know what I mean? I don't feel good about this shit like y'all think I do. Yeah, I'm good. I know what I got, nigga. Fuck all that. Listen, I look at that shit, what I got, this is what I'm supposed to have. Right? It ain't no shit that I feel good about. I'm bragging and trying to shit on people because I got something. Get the fuck out of here, man. Listen, this shit, I'm supposed to be who I am. I know who the fuck I am. I know where I'm supposed to be. I get it. I'm good, nigga. That's not the point. It's to try to make everybody else feel this way and get to the point where I'm at. Right? And you don't stop fighting for that. That's my point to everybody. You don't stop fighting for it. Gotta love your people, man. You gotta keep fighting for your people, regardless if you see all the fuck shit and the destruction that's going on around you. That's what I learned from my OGs, nigga. I'm not here. Like, I come from real gangster niggas that taught me shit that's locked up in jail and dead. I'm telling y'all. So I know what the fuck I'm standing for. I don't know what the fuck a lot of y'all standing for, but I know what I'm standing for. I know what I'm fighting for too. My people are dead, man. All the people that I cared about, that gave me the advice and all that shit, they dead or they in jail. So I know what the fuck I'm fighting for. What y'all fighting for? I ask all of y'all that. What you fighting for? Because my people that I looked up to is dead or they in jail. So if they're in jail, they still dead to me. Because it ain't nothing. I understand that, man. You little fucked up times, man. Y'all don't understand that shit, man. That shit real out here in the field. People dying every day, B, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. There was like, oh, this shit is just normal. People die. No. That's not good. That's not good for you, your psyche to think that. Or people just dying every day. That's not good. Why y'all think that's okay to think that way? Children can't even go to school. Their life in danger. Children, bro. Come on, man. Where's the humanity? Everybody like, yo, stop this nonsense shit, and we just come together and be like, oh, yo, you know what? Children are dying. You know me. I always tell y'all, nigga, I would never go at the kids. You know that. They innocent in this shit. They innocent. Children are innocent, bro. And we just sitting out here, we acting like this shit is normal. It's not normal. People dying, man. Like children are dying. No, fuck that. Ain't enough religion in the world to make me think that this shit is okay. Children dying? in front of us? Come on, bro. It's normal. Children gonna die too. Well, they should have died before they even fucking came here, bro. And it doesn't even matter. We don't know they due date, so we need to cherish kids. We need to protect the children. That's all I'm saying to y'all. This whole notion, even with the mega, y'all don't understand that. Y'all keep thinking it's about a left and right thing. It's not. Children are dying. And y'all just acting like y'all don't care about that shit. Mega, you just act like you don't care. You worried about my fucking smoke detector, but it's a child dying. Right now. You don't care about that. You care about your Second Amendment. I don't give a fuck about no guns, nigga. If you ask me, and I own guns, and you say, Kenny, you gotta get rid of your guns. I get rid of them bitches to save a child. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Second Amendment. Fuck wrong with you? If this is gonna save a child, I don't give a fuck about no Second Amendment or no First Amendment or none of them amendments. It's a human life. It's a child. That's what I said. Some of y'all are weirded out. You don't understand what the fuck y'all talking about. We're talking about children. This could be your kid, my kid. So you want to sacrifice your own kid on a fucking amendment? On amendments? Are you crazy? Now tell me who's the radical when you don't even care about that. I'm nobody saying you got to be unarmed, but I'm just saying, god damn, children are dying. And they're not just leftists or right children. They are children. They don't give a fuck about, they're young. They don't care about us being Republicans or Democrats or independents. You don't care about none of that shit. I mean, I'm sorry, them kids don't care about none of that shit. Don't give a fuck about your motherfucking religious beliefs or my beliefs. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They ain't even thinking about it. They children. And you don't even care about that. Let's blame the left for it. Let's blame the right for it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Morally. I'm just saying morally. What's wrong with people? Children are dying. And you don't care about that shit. That's why when they threw Charlie Kirk, I was like, this motherfucker said, oh, death's supposed to happen. So that means children. So that's why he wasn't shit as a person. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. These are kids. And if your religion have you to think that, you know what, everybody gonna die. Listen, I believe everybody gonna die. Yes. But I don't want to see children die. Not while I'm here. When I know we can do some things to fix some things. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with society? Just a second, y'all. right, people, I'm here. Yeah, man, we're gonna get out here with this, man. You know, because what really bothering me is that as human beings, this shit is fucked up what we're doing. It's very fucked up. We got children dying and we don't even care about it. You hear people, they don't care that even other human beings got kids, right? Like, even when people say, well, Kenny, you didn't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk, but I gave a fuck about his kids. I didn't want Charlie Kirk to die. Nigga, he had kids. Regardless if he was going to raise them kids or whatever, however fuck my ideology is or what my thought process was. I didn't want that man to die. I didn't want that man to die with his kids didn't have a father. Are you fucking crazy? I'm not fucking evil like that. I'm far from that. Yo, people are dying. Children are dying. And you just, and everybody just walking around in life and don't give a fuck about it. Oh, I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm an independent. Fuck you. I don't care who you are or what you identify as. Children are dying. And you don't care about that? Something is wrong with a lot of you motherfuckers. If you really think that that don't matter. Children are dying. On our political bullshit. Children are dying. This is why I don't sleep. This is why I don't sleep. This is why I don't sleep, people. This the shit that bothers me. It seems like if I go to sleep, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Children are dying and everybody want to go this political bullshit. People are dying. Mass shootings is happening and nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck about this shit. Mainstream media, social media, everybody just want to get in their bubble and do what they do. Listen, I'm going to do a cry out to everybody. If you don't give a fuck about people, something is wrong with you. Morally, something wrong with you. I don't give a fuck about no left and right now. People are dying right now. People are dying. Children are dying because a lot of us on some stupid shit. And I can blame me too. But what's wrong with everybody? Children are dying in schools. They can't even go to school. Come on, man. What's wrong with everybody? This shit is sad, man. And you know the bad part about it? A lot of people don't care. A lot of grown-ass people that say they got morals and principles and they grown-ass people and they don't care. They care about their political stance or what they stand for and whatever the fuck people on, man. Children are growing up without their daddies now because their parents are dead. Even for the motherfuckers that killed somebody, they families fucked up over this political dumb shit. What's wrong with everybody, man? I'm dead serious about that. What is wrong with everybody? What is wrong with us? We think this is okay? Come on, man. People are dying, man. Children are dying. Babies are dying. And we all want to get, oh, well, I'm left, I'm right. Fuck your political shit. I don't give a fuck about my political shit, nigga. When it comes to kids, y'all know that. Kenny love the kids, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. This is children dying, and nobody cares. On both sides, nobody cares. This ain't no, listen. we getting these children killed, man. This all on us at this point. It's all on us, man. We got to care, man. We got to care. And I care about these kids, man. I'm sick of hearing mass shootings of children dying, man. That shit breaks my heart. And I don't know how it don't break your heart. This shit ain't right, man. Children are dying and we just acting like, oh, no, just normal shit. No, it's not normal. I don't give a fuck how religious you are or how spiritual you are. This should not be happening to children. When we got something to do with it. We just act like, oh, no, it's okay. This is what God said. Nigga, none of you talk to God. How the fuck you know? Children are dying, man. Gun violence. Guns. You want to talk about mental illness? Let's do something about that shit. It's ways we can do shit about shit. But nobody cares. These children are dying. Nobody cares. Our children are dying and nobody cares. That I'm going to be a leftist. I'm pointing my finger at the motherfucking right because they, Trump and them. And then Trump bitch asses and all you right motherfuckers in Maga, you do the same shit. And then you try to act like you morally better. How? How you morally better than the left? If the left is what you say they are, how you morally better? How? It's children dying from all of our rhetoric. But you don't want to talk about that. Everything's okay, cool. But like I said, that's why I say you created this situation. What the fuck are you crying for? I don't like this shit. I don't like children dying. I don't like this shit. But at the same time, I'm going to stand on business. They created this shit. So what are you crying and whining for? If you ain't trying to change it, what the fuck are you doing, Maga? Kids are done. So what the fuck you care about it for? Listen, like I said, I'm okay. I'll put my motherfucking sword down. Let's do some shit. Let's start some shit. Maga. I do this shit because I don't like to see kids dying, man. For this dumb shit. To be right or whatever, right? I put my sword down. I want Megas to start a movement with me. And I'm being real honest and genuine about this shit. Listen, man, I'll put my shit down. I will stop calling y'all Nazis and racists and all that shit. If y'all willing to stop trying to blame the other side and we won't blame your side, we just come together and we do right. I'm willing to do that. On my life, I'm willing to do that. I'm a certified nigga like that to tell you I'm willing. I'm a motherfucker that's 100 when I say I'm going to do something. But I need Maga to do that, man. If you're not going to do that, then what the fuck are we still sitting here for? What the fuck I'm still sitting here trying to show love to you when you just got this hate? Listen, you can have hate for me, but our children are dying. Our children are dying. Not just outside. You think our children just dying? No, your side is dying. Your children are dying too. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? People dying, man. Innocent people are dying. I asked the Maga people to start moving with me. Let's calm this shit down. Listen, I don't like everything about Trump. I start calling them a racist, everything. Let's just calm the fucking shit down. Let's do some shit for the fucking children, man. This ain't got nothing to do with me and you or our ideology or what we think. Your children dying, our children dying. What the fuck, man? Come on, man. God damn. Our children are dying, man. Like I told you, I don't hate you at all. But you hate people that look like me or hate people that disagree with you that much that way you willing to sacrifice children? No, I ain't with that shit. But if you want to continue to let this shit happen, then okay, fine. That's on you. I'm not doing that shit with y'all no more. That's why I always tell y'all on Maga, this is real shit. I tell y'all, I never hate y'all. I never can have that type of hate that y'all have for people like me that's different or think different of you. I never had no hate like that. I wouldn't even tell y'all I would hate y'all. I don't even like the word hate. So I would never tell y'all that. But like I said, these children dying on both sides, and y'all just, some of y'all just don't give a fuck about that. It seemed like that way. But it's on y'all, man. I said, sit on it, think about it, Maga, whatever. Hopefully y'all catch this video or whatever, man. We need to stop this shit, man. Children are dying, man. And listen, and it's only up to us to fix that shit. We can't say, oh, let's just wait it out and see what happened. Well, the other side did that. Fuck the other side. We both sides then did some fuck shit. All right, we out of pocket. All right, let's fix this shit. Children are dying, people. They're dying right now. You know how many fucking families broken because of this shit? Come on, man. But if you continue to go down this road, understand, I'm still going to call peace, but I'm petty. So if you really want to keep going down this road, we'll go down that road. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you think y'all built like that. Y'all not. Y'all not built like that. And it's not on no gangster shit. I'm just telling y'all not built like that. Because what y'all doing now is crying. People that you care about is dying. So what you crying about? See, in real war, I'm a street nigga. I'm a former street nigga. I know what real war is. Or motherfuckers losing people. I know what that feels like. You don't. Now all of a sudden y'all in y'all emotions and shit. And if you don't do this peace treaty, then fuck it. It's on. Because like I said, y'all ain't built like that. Seriously. You crying now. Oh, they trying to kill us. They killed our friend Charlie Kirk. Okay, well, fine. You use Charlie Kirk as that realm. But I tell you this. You did all that shit. Understand. Shit can get worse. That's what I need you to understand. Understand that shit gonna get worse. You playing around trying to be tough. You not tough like that. Oh, it's the left. Okay, well, listen. I'm telling you that everybody ain't gonna go along with what y'all talking about, man. And that's what happened to Charlie Kirk. That's what happened to people on the left. We need to calm this shit down. And if you don't want to calm it down, then shit gonna go the way it's gonna go, man. People gonna get hurt. And so that let me know what your humanity is. Because you got to give a fuck outside of your fucking fucked up beliefs. Because I'm willing to put my beliefs to the side and calm this shit down. But if you don't want to do that, then that's on you. I told you I'm petty in that way. I don't listen. If you want to go that route, I'll go that route with you. But I'm saying, let's calm this shit down, man. This shit ain't that. Listen, I ain't gonna say it ain't that big of a deal. People got hurt in this shit. I get that, but children are dying, man. And if you don't see that, then something is wrong with you. So now I know it ain't nothing I can say or do. Let's go to all you Magas. Every last one of you. All right, people. Just being real. That's my real true thoughts. I don't like to be angry. Like people be thinking I'll be like, some gangster shit. I'm not doing that shit, man. I love people, man. Listen, we don't be here long. Everybody think that we gonna live long. We don't. You don't know your fucking time is, man. And everybody think that we gonna be here long. Yo, we gotta try to fix some shit while we here. So that's why like people probably like, oh, Kenny, it might be some people in OBF probably think, Kenny, you selling out. No, I ain't selling out, nigga. Our kids are dying. The one thing about me, you notice about me, I don't give a fuck if they parents is racist or not. Nigga, that's their kids. That's kids, man. These kids are dying. We gonna just let our kids die? Damn. What the fuck? I just keep trying to tell y'all that, man. Nobody should be allowing our kids to die, man. I'm never no sellout. Them racist white them kids, their parents is racist. Them kids ain't racist. They're teaching them how to be racist, but they're not racist fully. Like, so, nigga, I have to have love and, love them children and try to protect them. The kids, man. Kenny love the kids, man. You know how I am. I ain't never faking from me. I care about them kids. I care about the racist kids, man, because they've been raising them kids to be with that on that racist shit, nigga. Hey, man. You know what I mean? That shit bullshit, man. If I seen one of them racist kids in danger, nigga, I'd go try to help and save them. You feel me? Save they kid. Cause it ain't about them, nigga. It's about them kids, nigga. You know Kenny love the kids, man. I don't give a fuck about nothing what y'all talking about, nigga. I love the kids. You feel me? So I don't care, man. I love them children, man. Fuck that, man. The most innocent thing in the world is kids. They're the most innocent. Fuck all the rest of us. We ain't innocent. So that's when we grown as adults. Ain't nothing innocent about us. But them kids, they innocent. This is what we teach them. This is what we allow around them. That's what we do as grown as adults. So nah, nigga. I told you the most purest thing in my life, the most innocent thing in my life is my daughter. My daughter make me humble. She humbled the shit out of me. That's why I can say what I'm saying right now, because my daughter humbled me. You understand? Somebody that fucking nigga ain't nothing. You can't say nothing bad about it. About that person. I can't say nothing bad about my daughter. I may not like certain things, but nigga, fuck that liking. But I can't say nothing bad about her. Fuck is saying some shit you don't like. I'm talking about bad. Ain't nothing bad about my fucking daughter. My daughter been raised right. She good. She good people. And I know plenty of children like that. And my daughter, at the end of the day, regardless if she my child or not, she innocent, nigga. She innocent in this bullshit that we going through in life. It's my fucking, yo. These kids are our fucking responsibility. I think a lot of us, we forgot that shit. These kids are our responsibility, bro. My people, like, the fuck out of here, man. The one thing I don't want my daughter to ever think that I was listen, I know I come from my background and shit like that, but I don't want my daughter to ever think I'm a bad human being, a bad person. I have no emotions. I don't care about nobody. I never want my daughter to think that. Yeah. I never really genuinely, I'll be honest about it. I never had this real genuine conversation with my daughter who I was and all the bad shit I did, because I just don't think that she can comprehend it right now. But I will tell her. Of course I will. Because I ain't scared of my past. But yeah, man, like, motherfuckers want to talk about that shit. They ain't really about it. If you're about change, you about doing good shit in your life, you gotta stand up for what I'm talking about, y'all. Seriously, everybody done left. Okay, I see it. It's zero motherfuckers. They came in zero, huh? All right, that's cool. I'm sorry. This shit still gonna be live though. It's gonna be live. Motherfuckers left. Motherfuckers ain't talking about what I'm talking about. Everybody want to get to their size and all that other shit. Now you can go to the people that really fuck with me. Y'all know this shit ain't right, man. This shit fucked up in life, man. These motherfuckers fucked up. Kids is getting fucked up. All our kids are getting fucked up. Even my kid. My kid's getting fucked up in this shit. She see her daddy mad aggressive in this shit, man. Come on, man. This shit ain't right. Everybody tripping. Everybody, now I ain't say tripping, but everybody acting like I'm wilding on some shit. No, I'm not wilding. Like, yo, this shit is not right. This is not right, my people. Like, seriously, this shit is not right. I'll say, yo, in 24 hours, yo, we had all these fucking mass shootings. Are you fucking kidding me? This could be any of our kids, yo. It could be anywhere. Everybody wilding. Like, acting like this shit is normal. It's not normal. And I'm normal to death, and I'm telling you this shit is not normal. Where kids are dying, man. It's not. It's not, yo. When we have the opportunity to fix shit and nobody cares. Everybody's like, oh, they doing it, but we doing it. Well, you know, they doing it, we doing it. So what the fuck? So what we doing then? Just letting people die? That children die? Well, I mean, what we on, y'all? Sorry. Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm on some real positive. I love people type of shit, man. This shit is gonna hurt everybody. We dying, man, as a society. And that's what I said. And everybody be like, oh, Kenny Trump. No, we need to get Trump and his people the fuck out of there. They killing this fucking society. They are genuinely right now killing the society. You got people on his own people on national TV trying to blame just one side of this shit. That shit ain't right, bro. They take no responsibility for just the left. The left is killing people. Are you fucking crazy? That's what he's doing. Even the Magas, nigga, y'all are dying. It's just the left. It ain't no people that killed left either. Somebody that from your side killed somebody on the left. It's none of that happening. Because Trump said it. Are y'all fucking crazy, man? Come on, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better as a people, man. This is as a human being. Come on, man. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't right, man. I mean that shit. That shit ain't right. No, that shit ain't right, man. We gotta get back to human being shit. This shit is just trash. This is what Trump turned us into. Like, honestly, even Maga, like, this is what he turned us into, yo. We don't even have no humanity for nobody else. You think because I have different ideology to you that I don't have no love for you? Like, are you fucking crazy? Like, but that's where we are right now. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm good where I'm at, but I don't want nothing to happen to your kid. Your kid get killed in the school or a mass shooting, regardless if it's a left wing or a right wing. It doesn't matter. That motherfucker killed somebody. We should both be like, yo, nah, yo, that shit ain't right, bro. I'm gonna fuck what this political shit is. Get his ass the fuck up out of here, nigga. Hey, you know, you don't supposed to be wanting to kill people, man. Nobody's supposed to want to kill people, man. That shit is crazy. That we at this point where people just like this shit is okay. It's not okay, yo. People killing people, yo, killing people, children and shit. Killing people, parents. You know, that's what I was saying about like the mega people. Like, yo, you know that a dude that was a mega dude that fucked with y'all killed a mother and a father that had kids, and they kids don't have their mother and father no more because of y'all rhetoric, right? And I'm not just trying to blame y'all, but I'm just saying it's the rhetoric that came from y'all. So I take responsibility too, even for me. Like, yo, it's children, families dying, or children are dying. Like, people, like, this kid don't even have their mother and father no more. Are y'all fucking kidding me, man? Y'all have no humanity? I ask everybody that shit. Nobody have no humanity no more. We gotta calm down that shit, man. People are dying. Children are dying. These children, their parents are dying. And they don't have no parents now. They had parents at first, but now they ain't got no parents. You're just gonna chalk it up to religion. If that's what you're gonna do, but then don't tell me that I need to calm down my rhetoric or anybody else. If you okay with this shit. Children are dying. Their parents are dying, and they don't have their parents no more, bro. What are we talking about, man? These people are dying, man. Everybody, listen. And listen. And I get, Maga, you committed to Trump. I get that. It's a cult. I get it. But understand, this man brings division to the country. You have to step up to that shit. That shit ain't right what he's saying. Oh, we must more strong and all of those shit. You get what I mean? You can't be okay with that. He throwing y'all under the bus. He trying to crash dummy y'all. And us as well. Like, y'all don't see this shit. All right, man. Like I said, it's on y'all, man. I know listen, I can admit I said some shit fucked up. I can admit that. But the one thing you never hear me disrespect is the kids. This shit about the kids, man. We get ready to lose our fucking youth. We get and we was in the position of where we was already, but we get ready to really lose them. You like seriously, we get ready to lose the fucking youth. And I don't know why y'all don't see this shit. Maga, everybody. Just not Maga, everybody. We get ready to lose the youth over this shit. On some moral principle bullshit. Like, yo, ain't none of us really like that. On some moral shit. Do y'all understand that? Like, nigga, we all sinners. We all gonna sin. You not more religious than me. I'm not more religious than you all or more spiritual. I'm not none of that shit. You're not more religious than me. Are you crazy? Your moral compass is okay with people dying. So tell me how your moral high ground is better than mine. I want to make that clear. And everybody got to agree with you because morally, we got to agree with you because your morals mean more than everybody else. I never would do that to anybody. Your moral principles is not mine. I know that for a fact. All right, man. I'm out, man. I try to speak my piece. I love y'all, man. But I don't think people care about these kids, man. These kids just dying every day. So it is what it is. Leave comments, hit that like button. Support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.